Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? I'm running behind as usual. Hey, Mama Bear, how you doing? Chris, glad you could make it. Covis, James Morris, Tommy J, Douglas, Daniel Da, how are you? Ron, how you doing? And I think that's it. Not too many people here this morning. 10. Hey, thanks for coming in, guys. Yeah, just running a little bit behind trying to make coffee and everything. So, don't have anything on my mind to talk about. Didn't think about it much as usual. Um, Brother didn't, or the cousin didn't come back to do the concrete floor in the covered. Um, I don't know what would you call it, laundry room, and the wood to close off the one side. Although we did get some heavy rains the other day, and it's definitely going to need that wood up there and keep that from blowing in there. We get a little bit of wind here too. It's a little bit, I don't know. I like the weather here, but it does get windy. Hey David, how you doing? Glad you could make it, man. Um, so I don't know when he's going to come. My wife maybe will call him this morning and find out maybe he'll come today. It doesn't look like rain today. Uh, but you never know here in Surin. It is the rainy season, so I know it's everybody's getting hit on and off. But it hasn't been horrible here yet. We haven't gotten like 3 days of nonstop yet or anything like that. I think the longest that we had was maybe, I think one night it rained pretty much all night long, and then one day it rained pretty much 80% of the day. But usually it's an hour here, 2 hours there, on and off. Excuse me, guys, for drinking my coffee. Of course, I do it every time I do a live stream. Um, I am going to uh, Udon on Monday morning. I'll leave here probably about 5:30 sunrise, 6 o'clock. I think it's 6 hours or something. I am going to take the electric hot rod. My wife has told me it would probably be a better idea due to the rain. And she probably doesn't want me riding the Forza, but it's okay. I'll do that. It's probably not a bad idea, especially if we get the rain that we've been kind of experiencing here the last week. If I hit some of that on the way there, it wouldn't be. It's not horrible. I mean, I've ridden in snow and sleet and heavy rains and cold weather, but here it's like it's raining, but it's 80 degrees out, so it's not horrible. Put it that way. Hey, Chris, I didn't. Chris is my authority on. He was put on this earth to let me know if the microphone sounded okay. I hope you're doing good, Chris. It was a good interview. If you guys missed it, you should go back and watch uh, Bobby's Friday Night Live deal. He had Mitch on. Mitch was only on for like 20 minutes or something. I guess he said I had some other stuff to do, and he had Chris on. Nomad Global Productions. Um, Hey Tom, how you doing? Tom made it. uh, so it was good. It was a lighthearted um, deal. Sometimes it's hard to. I don't know. Like I think even Chris said it. I think last night it's hard to. I don't know. I don't want to say relive certain things in your life, but think about them more than you have to think about them. And I know with me, it's not an easy task sometimes to do things in your life. They do get better. I want to say they don't get easier. Uh, they get better, at least in my things that have happened to me in my life. Um, but it's hard to talk about crap. Put it that way, to put it lightly. But it was a good interview. I fell asleep at the end when they started. I missed some of the singing. I know Chris had bowed out before the singing. I know Mike showed up, lived my ass off. It was good to see him, but they were talking about somebody that could talk. They said that I can talk and talk and I never used to be like this. Trust me. But I started watching Mike just for that reason. He's a great guy. I kind of miss. He was doing live streams quite often back in the day, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and he'd do four a week maybe. I don't know. Chris probably remembers too. But the if you had never watched Mike, he's got a gift to gab type, but he's just real. He's an intelligent man, first off, so he's got that one notch above me, and he's got a bald head, which is the way to go. He had it well before I did, and he's just a good man, So if you ever get a chance to watch him, and he does a live stream, if somebody posts his link, uh, you know, check check him out. You'll see what I mean. And also, if you want to, Chris, drop the BKK and the what is it? Kiss, the other one, and Patea. Um, Chris is working with Mike and somehow to help with. Mike's got a couple of radio stations. And Mike's in Bangkok, in case we were wondering. Married to a Filipina lady. Not as soon as he would have liked, but he did end up getting it done. But he's a good people. I still haven't met Gracie. That's his better half. Hopefully, I will when Chris ends up coming. I'm holding my cup up here. When Chris ends up finally coming into Bangkok, because I'd like to meet Dana too, and I think if you guys want to, hey Mitch, post Dana's. You said Dana last night. You said Dana's going to do a live stream tonight, Chris. I think so. Feel free to post all of them if you get a chance to watch their live streams. It's they used to do them once a week, and now they're busy. Excuse me. So they're going to do one tonight. You'll see what I mean too if you haven't seen them before. By all means, go and check them out. I don't know what time it is, but somebody will know. I know Chris will know. Hey Daniel. Hey Tim. So, and I was just talking to Tim. I'm going to leave Monday, probably about 6 a.m. I'm going to take the electric hot rod. So, I'll be there, I don't know, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock, something like that. I'm not going to rush. Daniel's saying, I got my visitor visa to come to learn the hard way. That I was supposed to report to immigration 24 hours from my arrival. So you got an education? Is that what you got? Visitor visa. I'm imagining. Is that what it is, Daniel? Enlighten us a little bit. What did he say down here? Officer asked me, "Don't you know Thai law?" Why would I? Yeah, I don't know. If you I don't know Thai law. I mean, I know common sense law, but I know that I was watching Alex Jiu Jitsu Passport put out a little video about you know, not thinking you're the baddest guy on the block, which is always bad, a bad way to think. There's always someone badder. Let me let me clarify that right out of the bat. There's probably little 4.5 feet tall men here that could just kick the living crap out of me, and I wouldn't want to experience it. And he was stating that, you need to, hey, that's my chair. Here you go, no problem. Let me know in a couple hours when you're done with it, and I'll sit down. But you got to be sabai. You can't. I'm too old to be out there doing anything anyway. But he had the right idea, and I think it was basically brought on by that guy that got hit with the dumbbells and messed up, because it could ruin your whole retirement. I mean, if you're here and you got some idiot that's trying to be aggressive towards you, you gotta walk away. It's not basically the way that I was brought up or the way that I lived my life when I was younger, but it sure is the way that I live my life now. I mean, I would give someone multiple chances to please leave me alone. You're right. Everything you're thinking is right. Just go over there and do it, and I'll go over here. It's just he made a lot of sense, and you could ruin your whole, especially if you're a little bit younger, maybe even not a little bit younger, but you're single and you're running down the the walking streets and that kind of stuff, and you could get yourself in trouble. Most of the times maybe it's with another farang, but you definitely don't want to do that, and you definitely don't want to get in any kind of confrontations with any Thai people. That would be a big mistake. Cost you dearly and maybe get you kicked out of the country. So I just thought, if you guys haven't watched that, it's under 10 minutes, I think. But he makes a lot of sense. He comes from a lot of fighting backgrounds, and I like Alex. Alex is a good guy. So if you get a chance, watch that. Douglas saying, Dave, the one thing that was very evident in the live last night was you are kind of brought all this together. Yeah, I appreciate that too. And Joe did I don't even know if Joe's here, but he did a little video which was very nice, and I thank you, Joe. Thanking people for what he's doing. Joe's got, I think, 700 subs now, so by all means, if you're not sub to him, sub to him. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of a fun little community, right, Douglas? I mean, we have a bunch of fun, 99.9%, unless I get off on a tangent about dying or something. But and that won't happen. I hope it won't happen again. But yeah, I think we have fun, man. I think we have a good time. Everybody's welcome to voice their opinions, even if they don't agree with me, and even if they hate me. I don't think I have anybody per se that I've had a problem with blocked anymore. I think they're all everybody can come in, and as long as they're decent, they don't have to agree with me. They can say, "Oh, I think you're full of crud," and I think the sky's green. It's not a bluish color. So, whatever the case may be, but we have a bunch of fun, and that's what it's all about. And until it stops being fun, I'll probably still aggravate everybody every couple of days. It might get longer as I have less and less stuff to talk about, but it seems like here in Thailand, there's always something, always something coming up. And I'm hoping to get, like I said, I'm hoping to do a little bit of content stuff. I really want to do this camping thing, and I will as soon as I get back from Udon. Probably the kids will be here for a few days, and maybe I'll have them help me, and I'll go across the street where I've got that cover. Excuse me. I'll put up that 4 meter by 4 meter tarp, put the tent underneath there, and have the ice chest and the generator and the air conditioner, all that, and do a video, and probably stay the night just for the heck of it, just to see. I would love all you guys, even if you don't watch them, to watch the first one or two and at least give me input like, well, it's not really my cup of tea, but it was good, or geez, Dave, that really sucked, and I'm not going to watch, and I don't think anybody else is, because I value you guys' opinion. Everybody's hung here with the channel through good, bad, or indifferent, and but it's all a family here, so I would love your input, is what I'm saying. And if I miss some stuff over here, um, bear with me. I'm rambling again. You know what happens when I ramble. I don't watch. You know, so I'm probably mid-conversation here. When I paid for my visa, they should have attached something so I would know better. Well, I don't know what did you do wrong. I didn't. Somebody I hope answered you. Um, Here, Daniel. What did Tom say? Report to immigration when you know where you are going to live. Yeah, makes it easier. You need a rental contract at least. Report where you're staying. Yeah, and you'd think, and hopefully they're going to discontinue that and the 90-day because they know where you're at. You know, as soon as you check, unless you're going, the only problem that you would have in doing any of that stuff reporting when you first come into the country is if you're going to stay with the relatives. You got a Thai wife and you're going to stay with her aunt at her address, then you would need to report that to them, and you should anyway. Don't get me wrong, but when you go to a hotel, it's their obligation. They're supposed to. It's still your responsibility, but they're supposed to report to the government where you're at. So like when Mitch goes around the country here, and James and Chuck and Joe and all that, every hotel they check into tells the government that, hey, Mitch is in our hotel, and they say, I know it's not a good thing, but he's here. But they all know, but it's always a good thing to let them know. But I think that once everything calmed down, because right before the epidemic thing hit, they were really seriously thinking about getting rid of the 90-day check-in. Let's see if I catch up. Bad chicken. I heard part of that. I heard part of that on the live last night on Bobby's live. They'll eat anything. I'm I'm scared sometimes when I get something made for me. You know, was this a lot of the stuff that my mother-in-law cooks now? They've bagged up into individual, either chopped pork or sliced pork or pork chops or whatever, and chicken and all that is in the freezer, and then they take it out in portions, and she'll make me lamu or whatever she'll make, or my wife. But sometimes it's a little scary, and I'll question, well, this wasn't the chicken that I brought home 3 weeks ago, was it? That's been sitting on the counter that the cat's been eating partially, because you never know. My mother was the same way. My mother would freeze everything. Old Italian lady. She'd freeze bread, gnocchi, spaghetti, anything, lasagna, anything she could freeze. And she had a cast iron stomach, and I guess that's probably where I got my cast iron stomach, because she fed me and I ate. I didn't question. It was food. She was she was putting a roof over my head, so I ate whatever came across. But it is a little bit scary. That my wife numerous times has eaten it, and I've opted out, and she's been fine, but I've opted out. Mustafa, how you doing? I hope you're doing well also. But it is scary what they'll ingest. Besides the bugs and the like, what was I watching? Was it? I think it was that. What's that one with that gal Sai, the holistic trainer or something like that? Um, uh, they just did a video. I guess they came back. They were in Australia, and now they're back in Thailand. And I guess she said her and her dad used to fight over chicken intestines. So he said, "Well, you can have all these. They're all yours. You won't be fighting me much." But they'll eat pretty much anything. Let's see, what is a visitor's pass? That's a new one to me. I'm imagining. I don't know either. It must be missing a lot of this story. Yeah, yeah. I'm interested too, James. I kind of got midstream, because it almost sounded when Daniel first said that it was an education visa of some sort. Tourist visa, aka visitor visa. Tourist visa. Okay, so it's a tourist visa. Okay. So they busted your stones because you didn't let them know where you were. Is that what happened? Yeah, I know. I don't do cats on the counter. This cat will stay down now. uh, yeah, yeah, that's it. And she has her own channel, and I kind of started watching her. I wonder why. She's a pretty girl. But anyway, I was more interested in she was buying scooters for her mom and making improvements from YouTube, making improvements on her mom's house and bathroom and tile floor. And she was doing a lot of the work and paying for it all. And then I found out that she was tied into this holistic trainer, which I guess that was the original, because I guess he's got quite a few subs. I mean, his channel's pretty big. Hers is pretty big too. But if you guys don't watch, I enjoy it. It's pretty good. They go to a lot of unique places, I should say. Like clear glass bubble rooms that are, a different stuff. It's pretty good. I don't know. I enjoy it. I don't watch that much of it. But it's hard to watch. Like I had said before. I don't do anything. Although James has got me kind of amped up on actually getting out and doing something, which is awesome. But you know, I need to get it, and the hobby I guess is going to be this for right now. It's going to be the koi fish. I'll get more into that, and the camping. I have to go and get the trailer made because I think I watch a lot of the same probably type stuff that James watches more. I think camp life. I think that's where you actually found and met Kevin, if I'm not mistaken. 30 and a wake up. But I watch more like solo motorcycle camping or even just solo camping and catching cooks and stuff like that. And I really enjoy them. And like I said, I did a couple of them before I came to Thailand. Still got everything on the Tiger, the Triumph back in the United States. But I think it'll be fun, and I think it'll be unique. I mean, I just can't see anybody going around Thailand with a trailer and an air-conditioned tent with a gas extended run generator, and I think it will be unique. So we'll see. And like I said, I'd like you guys to at least watch a few and critique me with no bias. Just let it rip. I mean, I'm still going to do them. Don't get me wrong. If I enjoy it, I'm still going to do them. But I think it'll be. I don't know. I think it'll be all right. I'm not going to stop doing my live streams and that kind of stuff. But here it is. Yeah, tonight, right? What time? Did you already tell everybody what time, Chris? I don't know. If you guys haven't watched Dana and Jib, it's good, uplifting, always positive, good people. Looking forward to meeting them. And I'm figuring if I don't die first when Chris gets here, if he gets here within the next 10 years, I might get over there and actually meet him. I'm just kidding, Chris. Um, Daniel, you intentionally plan to overstay. Why not extend? Again, I might have missed a lot. Yeah, I think I did too. I because I didn't get that out of it. Why would you overstay? Here, so I plan to pay 1,600 twice and one day overstay for my son and I when I leave August 10th. Hmm. So it just so happened that, I mean, I don't even know. I think they still have COVID extensions, if I'm not mistaken. Um, James would know, but I think they'll give you an extension if you tell them you need it. I don't know. I would definitely talk to them before I would go and pay and even take a chance of overstaying, because if they want to be nasty, I mean, they could be nasty. James is pretty good on all that stuff, so. Yeah, that was the one I was watched. Extend for a day as my visa is 60. Yeah, but you can get 30 days. If you've got a if you've got a visa, um, uh, you can extend it 30 days, right, James? I'm almost positive. Mitch putting up everybody's channel, but I'm almost positive because that's what I did. I would get my 60 day in LA. I would come here. I would get 30 days more in Patong. I was in Kamala, and then I'd have 90 days, and then I'd fly back to the U.S. and spend 2 weeks and get another one and come back. I did that 2 or 3 times. They said after you do it like 2 times or 3 times, they might get cranky. Again, James might know more about that than I do. Why you tripping? How you doing? Glad you come by and check it out. But yeah, I mean, if you've got that visa, the 60 day, you automatically get 30 days. You just got to go in and pay for it. I don't know what the cost is, but it's minimal. And there might be some people in here that know it. But as far as I know, on a 60-day tourist visa, you just go into immigration and get 30 more days, which you shouldn't have any problem doing. Thanks for posting all that stuff, Mitch. Hey, Andy, how you doing? Doug, unless there's some info. What did Doug say? I would pay more than 500 for the 30 days. Oh, is that what you're saying? It's more expensive? I don't know. To me, I would rather pay if it was more, pay that and be above board with them and do it. I just don't like having. I know that there could be quirky shit that. Oh, I said the S word. I have to put money in the can. That I just don't like that word. That overstay. It isn't good to have anything like that in your passport, as far as I know, anyway. Hey, how you doing? Glad you could come by. You look like I saw a couple of the videos that you and James and Fa and everybody had a good time in Bangkok. That was good to see. Good videos. Um, hey Maui, I don't know if I said hello to you or not. The line in immigration was hour long. My overstay will be 7 hours. No, I get it. I mean, I understand, but I don't know. Sometimes I worry about the stupidest things, and I don't worry about the biggest things. But I don't think it's going to be a big deal. I mean, I think you just pay the fine. I know that if you really push that overstay stuff, that they could get cranky with you, but I don't know enough about it. I just wouldn't personally do it. That's just my 2 cents. Does anyone know if I'm allowed to work with my wife, who is a Thai citizen, on my family visa without a permit? I think you have to have a work permit to do anything in Thailand, Mustafa. I'm not absolutely positive. James might know. James is the go-to guy. I just saw that I will help her start a small food truck, but the idea is that she will run the whole business and I will only help her. Um, I mean, I can't sit here and say, yeah, you could probably do that, which you probably could, but I think you're supposed to have a work permit to do, and I don't think it's that big a deal to get a work permit, or is it that much money? If anybody's got one, uh, by all means chime in and see, but I don't think it's really expensive. I've been kind of thinking about that myself because if the laws change and they legalize and decriminalize marijuana or ganja, um, I'm going to want to teach my Thai family how to grow it hydroponically and make money at it. Now, am I working then? I would probably say, yeah. Even though I'm not taking any money, I'm only showing them how to do it or whatever. But I'd probably, for the price of a work permit, I'd probably just get a work permit. I think it would be easier. Yeah, me and Mitch are on the same page, I think, on that. But I'm almost positive. But I don't think it's. Does anybody know? Does anybody in the chat have a work permit? Do they know what it entails to get, or the more important thing, what it costs? I mean, it doesn't matter to me if it takes me 2-3 days to get it. I mean, I'm retired. Yeah, you need an agent. Yeah, so I would say you probably do. I would check into it too, but I don't think it's like this outrageous amount of money or anything. And you're being on the up and up with them, they'll probably appreciate that. And you're not taking anything, so it's not like you need to report anything. I mean, how much did you make? I made 0 baht. I mean, I think it would be easier if it's reasonable. I mean, if it's 100,000 baht to get the work permit, then you might want to think about how to do something else. But um, I don't think it's like that. But I don't know. Nami J saying, Daniel, you don't want any red flags on immigration. Maybe it'd be tougher to return. Yeah, that's the thing I would be worried about. I mean, they can put a little mark in your passport, and like I said, I mean, if you don't have the money, or if you don't want to be aggravated with it, by all means do it. Do whatever you feel's right. But I just personally wouldn't do it for that reason. Um, is Gary here? I didn't see Gary. If you're here, Gary, hi Gary. Let's see. Douglas is saying, Dave, my daughter and I made the mistake and overstayed a few years back. We bounced to the border, and on our way back in, after collecting the overstay team money, and then all it took pictures of us. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't think it's worth it for the day thing, and you've got an extra 30 days. In fact, if it was me, if I didn't have to go back, I don't know if your kids have to go back, I'd change my flight or whatever it was and stay another 20 days. Just me. I'm retired. I don't know your situation. Um, I think he's talking about somebody that could do all that for you, is what Tom's probably talking about. You go there, you pay them, they get your work permit, they do everything. Just like Mitch had gotten to get his passport and his driver's license and all that, an agency. I think Tom will probably jump in and say something here. Let's see. Talking about in Thailand, your elite guys have an easy life and having a good relationship with my immigration. Yeah, and that's what's great about here in Surin. I'll tell you that I've been dealing with the 3 years that I've been here in Surin. I've dealt with the same guy, and he knows everything. The same people. They know everything about me. They know when I was in the hospital. That they're pretty in tune to my situation. And it's really weird. Like I said, I don't know if it's me. I see people, and I could have saw them 3 days ago and met them, and I could see them 3 days later, and I wouldn't know who the hell they are. And boy, a Thai person, and I don't know, I'm kind of distinct looking, but for anybody, they remember you, man. I remember 3 years ago, you were here for a day and a half. They'll remember everything, and the immigration is no different. They remember you. They remember everything. Let's see. Excellent. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I would check it out and stuff. I would just err on the for caution. Just find out, because I don't really think it's that big a deal, and I have to do the same thing. So if I find out something, I will by all means let everybody know on one of the live streams or something that what it takes to get a work permit. But I don't think it's extensive. I really don't. I'd be surprised. Put it that way. And whatever it is, I'll probably end up doing it. I called a few visa service. They told me in my case should be little issue. I will report back to the group on Thailand. All right, Daniel. Yeah, it probably isn't. It probably isn't a big deal. They might even be happy to get your 500 baht or whatever you're gonna pay. I just particularly, I don't want to rock the boat for 1,000 baht. Is my personal deal, and 6 hours of my time waiting in line or whatever. or pay an agency to do it for you. Say, here, please go get this for me and be done with it and relax. But it was Grace here. I didn't see you. Hey, Logan, I didn't see you come in. If you're here, going Grace. Hey, Joe, I was talking about you. Joe, if you guys haven't watched this second thank you deal, that was awesome what you said about my wife, my father-in-law, the kids. Joe's one of the good ones, that's for sure. And the video is really good too. It has some good points in it for sure. And there's a name of one right there, TikTok. I think agency is the best choice. Yeah, you're in Phuket. Okay. Yeah, you might even be able to, Mustafa, you might even be able to go online or ask the almighty Google, what do I need to do and what does it entail to get a work, to be able to work in Thailand, and see what they say. Google will tell you. What was this one? Having legal protection. This is one that Mitch is suggesting that would be a good one. It's always good to have some kind of an attorney. I've always had them semi-retainer pretty much my whole life. But surprisingly enough, not since I came to Thailand. I've just been kind of chilled. And like I said, Alex's video, if you guys get a chance to watch it, I think it's the most recent one, Jiu-Jitsu Passport, is very good advice. Everybody needs to chill. Like I said, it would take an awful lot for someone to get into my face numerous times and not let me walk away before I would defend myself. I would definitely give the option. I would definitely, sabai, like Alex said, hey, that's my chair. Oh, it is here. By all means, have the chair. Have a good day. Bye. And that's the way it should be. You don't need that kind of problems in Thailand. And I wasn't that way even a year ago. I was getting aggravated by people that were attacking me, and with violence. It was like, how can you? I don't know. The mentality of some of them really amazed me. But now in my life, I don't need any aggravation. I will walk away. Someone's gonna have to back me into a corner, and sometimes you don't want to do that with a badger. But I will numerous times tell them to leave me alone. I don't want no problems going. And it's the best way to be. And like I said, excuse me, earlier, even if you're my age or younger or whatever, there's always someone badder. Always remember that. You're never the baddest boy on the block. And if you're going and you're having a good time, and you're come to Thailand single and running up and down Walking Street, and there's going to be probably 99% of the time it's going to be another foreigner that's drunk and in your face, and and you just need to diffuse any kind of situation. You don't need that. I mean, you got the possibilities of getting tossed, heavy fines, or getting tossed. God forbid it's a Thai person, then you've got to be 10 times, more so, I think. You definitely don't want that. But it was a good video. If you get a chance, watch it. I really like Alex. I think Alex, again, is one of the good ones. Thanks, Joe. What did I miss? There's Gary. Hey, Gary. There's Jim Miller. Hey, Jim, how you doing? He said I went to the U.S. Embassy yesterday. Got my passport notarized. Very simple. Went to Bangkok, in and out in 30 minutes. That's cool. I mean, I'm hoping they don't ask me for it. You've got an account here. We need that, because I won't go. I'll change banks. Although I really like Bangkok Bank, and if they have that policy, then you did the right thing. You got the other bank account, now you got this one. You're set. That's awesome. Uh, let's see. And then also, just so you guys know, hopefully Jim's still here. I'll be leaving 6 a.m. Monday morning, so I'll be in Udon somewhere around 1 o'clock. I'm going to meet up with Tim. Is it? God, I'm horrible, Tim. T&W in Udon. I don't know. I'm going to meet up with Tim. I'm staying in a hotel close to them. I have a friend that's in Udon. I'm going to try to get together with him, but I'm only going to be there for 2 days. I'm leaving Wednesday to come back home, Wednesday morning-ish. But maybe we can get together for lunch or dinner or something Monday night, Tuesday night. Tuesday night might be easier. But let me know. I did in Jam's live stream. I think I left my email. If not, it's on my page under my about. It has my email. It's koidoctor1 at gmail.com. KOIDR, the numeral 1. By all means, I'd like to at least meet you guys, have a cup of whatever you guys want to do. You might say, "Oh, God, we don't really want to meet you, Dave," and then I'll back off a little bit. So no problem either way. Robert, how you doing? Did you see? And isn't it weird? I saw Jam outside, like, you can't film here, you can't do this, you can't do that. I was never so aggravated when the first time I came here, you could go to the embassy and you could get a verification of your income. And I went before the end of the year, 2018, and it was good for 6 months after that. I was like the last person to get it, but I flew in from Phuket to Bangkok thinking that I could just walk up to my U.S. embassy, my U.S. ground right there. No, you can't go into the embassy without an appointment online. So you can't even say, well, can you make me an appointment for this? No, you have to go online to make the appointment to go in and do whatever you're going to do. It's such a bunch of U.S. That's why I'm glad I'm here in Thailand. Like I said, I'm bleed red, white, and blue, but boy, they were aggravating me, pushing to the limit. But I didn't like that at all. But I'm glad that you went in there. Glad you got it. It was easy once I got in there. It was an easy boom, boom, boom. Got the stuff I needed and out. I think I had one of the first ones, an 8:30 a.m. appointment, and I was out by 9:30, an hour maybe or something like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, and if you got it, and if you send me an email or whatever, I'll give you both my U.S. number and my Thai number. I have a Thai number also. I'll give that to you, and you can get a hold of me, and whatever you guys need, let me know. And I will have the car, so I am taking the electric hot rod. So if you guys need a ride around, I don't know. She was vague on whether you guys were going to rent one, buy one, walk, taxi, but whatever. But I won't be on the Forza. I will be in the new Kicks. So love that car too. Hey Fa, how you doing? Gonna do 14-hour live stream today. Okay, I'll be checking in and out with you all day long. 14 hours. Why? A special occasion? I know that you're monetized now. If you guys aren't subscribed, by the way, to Fa's channel, by all means, please subscribe. But I'll be there. I'll come watch. Did you get your passport notarized? Did you get a notarized copy of your passport to give to Bangkok Bank? Hopefully Jim will answer that. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Raven. Exactly. It's just, it's sad, man. I don't know. I don't want to get too much into that. But if you're still here, did they give you a notarized copy to give to the bank, or did they just take a copy of your passport? Did they just stamp your passport and say, yeah, this is Jim with your picture and everything? I don't understand that. Maybe they get a kickback from the government, from the U.S. government to Bangkok Bank for every person they send in there. I don't know. which would be fine with me. Again, anything for them to make a few bucks, I got no complaints on. I'm not gonna, you know, it, in some cases we talked about it a little bit the other day, but in some cases it may be aggravating, and why do I have to pay this and all that, but and I did kind of get it. I kind of wanted to say something because I do know that there's people that are here that are on fixed income, $1,200 a month. They don't have any money, and I understand that. I'm just saying I see the other side of it when I see my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, with 500 baht each for their so-called, their retirement or whatever. It just, like I said, if you can help, it would be best if you can do for whatever you can if you're living in Thailand to do for Thai people, and that's the way I think anyway. I think it's great that if you go to a school or you can do something for children, or if you can do something for the old lady that's pushing the cart down the street that's 96 years old trying to make 20 baht a day, and give her 100 baht. It'll make you feel good, and it's a good thing, man. Hey, Paul, how you doing? There was a guy yesterday that had lost his passport. Looked like he had lost it all. Wow. That's one thing you don't really want to lose if you're in a foreign country. Definitely don't want to lose your passport. Hi, Verna. How you doing? If you guys aren't subscribed to Verna, please subscribe. She's a good lady. Saying hi to everyone. She likes to sing. They like to have fun on their channel. It's nice to watch. It's relaxing. Hey, Gator. What's up, Jake? Let's see. Bank needs the visa inside your passport unless you are on an elite. Yeah, but they wanted him to go to. He had to go to the embassy and get it notarized in order to get a bank account at Bangkok Bank, which I never knew. Well, I think it's a new deal because he said it's something new in their deal. We talked about it a little bit, and he ended up going to another bank, and they gave him a bank account. So it's something that Bangkok Bank just started to do. And like I said, maybe they're getting a kickback from the U.S. government for every person they send in to get their visa notarized. Hi, here's my document with my picture on it, my name, from the United States of America, by the United States of America, stamped in and out of 20 countries, numerous times. Can you notarize it that this is really me? That's my picture, I know, but it's really me. So I don't know. They must have a reason why. And like I said, I hope it's because they want to get extra money from the embassy. What did Mitch say that I missed? Got a certified letter. Okay, certified letter, notarized passport to give to the bank. Hey, if that's all they want, whatever, let them do. I didn't see what he said. Mustafa said, "I love how you think." Oh, Mitch is here. Let me just change the screen layout. And hey, you look good today. You've been
feeling pretty good.
On a diet? You've been on a diet and stuff?
Yeah, I've lost a couple kilos.
You look great.
Man, I'll tell you what, man.
Don't worry about that shadow. It'll come into a beard.
Yeah, I got a question. Should I shave the side of my head too, or do I keep this look?
No, I think. I would. I mean, it looks good, and I like the eyeglasses. Everything's
bald
good.
Is beautiful. So.
Yeah, and I like the Popeye forearms with a little bit of that hair.
You like that?
Yeah, I like it. I like the whole thing. How you doing, bro?
So what is that by my little orange throw on the sofa? Is that little white thing? Is that a tissue? What is that?
I don't know. I can't see. What did you? I didn't hear what you said to Mustafa. I love how you think. I'm missing stuff because there's over 30 people here, so I get lost easy. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up. I don't think. Cheers, Mitch.
It's my new look.
And let's see what saying the Thailand digital.
Yeah, I was doing 12-ounce curls last night.
Where you got hammered or no?
No, I didn't. I had very little alcohol last night.
I know you told Bobby he had to leave. I should have told Bobby. That's probably a lie. He's probably just sitting in his living room drinking. He
No, I
does
went.
that.
I went to. Actually, I went to the Wombat. There was a little fundraiser and a
Oh,
giveaway
cool, cool.
last night.
Let's see. Mustafa's asking Tom. I don't want to run anything
No,
myself.
Fa,
I just want
I'm
to
not
help
doing.
my wife with the
Dave
money to
might.
start the food run.
Dave
Yeah,
might do a 12-hour live stream.
yeah. I can barely sit here for 3 hours. The last one, that
I
was
walk around.
hard enough for me. Hard
Walk
enough for
around
me.
and do it.
I understand, Mustafa. I think it's. I just think you should just cover yourself. Just check it out. I don't know
Headband is
how much
good.
it is
Yeah,
and
headband
what
is
it
good.
entails to get, but I don't. I'm just guessing. I don't think it's a big deal to get a permit to work. I know I would need one because I'm on a retirement visa. I don't know what kind of visa you're on either. Um, I don't know. I would check with somebody. Um Robert's saying it's part of the U.S. requirement for banks, including foreign banks, to know their customers. I don't know. They knew me. Of course, I got mine 3.5 years ago, almost 4 years ago. But I've known people that have went up as. When did you go, Mitch, to
When did
get
I
your
go? Where?
bank get your bank account? A year ago?
Yeah, yeah. When I did my retirement O visa, my
Right,
O
and
non-immigrant O.
they never asked you for a anything from the embassy, right? You didn't have to come up with anything.
No,
So as, yeah, so as little as a year ago, it was different. So
No, it was
I don't
pretty
know why
slam
they
dunk
would change
actually.
it, Robert.
It was
And
so
they're the
quick.
only
I was
ones,
kind
as
of
far as I know.
confused actually because it happened so fast. No
They're
kidding.
they. It's only Bangkok Bank, as far as I know, too, Robert. So I don't think that the rest
Can you
of them are
take
doing. In
that
fact, I know they're
cocaine
not
comment off,
because
Joe? I don't want to talk about cocaine and me in the same line, please. Thank you.
the um, Jim could, if Jim's still listening, I believe that he got the other bank account. I'm almost positive. But if you'll just verify that. So Jim didn't have to, that same day that they told him he needed it, he went to another bank and got another bank account. I don't remember which bank it was, Pink Bank, Yellow Bank, Polka Dot Bank, one of the other banks he got a bank account at. And then he wanted Bangkok. I like Bangkok. I've
I'm
never
glad you're
been
feeling better, Paul.
4 years. I've never had any problem with them. What did I miss?
No, I just Aussie in Asia. He's feeling
Oh,
better today. No pain today.
oh, good, good, good.
That's a good
I
thing.
know he was having chest pain or something, right? I'm trying to get caught up here, Douglas. Uh, what did Douglas say? Mustafa, AOS is my understanding that you can manage a business with a non-O visa. Oh, okay. I don't know. I would definitely check into it. I Mitch, you're gonna do 12 hours? I don't think so. Mitch might. I think
No,
that's when
no.
you said Dave might, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. You might.
uh, yeah, I think you should. Yeah, I would call. Yeah, that'd be a perfect place to find out. I would call the Thai embassy and ask them what you need. What did Fa answer? Is there a reason she's doing 14-hour live stream? Is it in celebration of being
Because
monetized?
it's because it's today.
Yeah.
That's all.
Can you get Yeah, sure you
You
can.
see me drinking coffee. How did
Yeah,
you
you
know
can
that
get
I'm drinking coffee?
multiple entries. I think they're, how much are they? 3,000, 2,900,
Yeah, something like
2,900.
that. I don't
Yeah,
know the actual number.
I think they're 2,900 for multiple entry. Because I know when I got mine, it was 1,900 to get my retirement visa for the year, and then I think it was 2,900 um, more
No
for
worries,
the
Joe. No
multiple
worries.
entry.
Just say YouTube certain words they pick up on that, and plus there's idiots out there that pick up on that and then start rumors. So we don't need to talk about any of that stuff. I do enjoy my edibles and my alcohol though, and
That's
coffee.
right, that legal stuff. Jim saying did not need it. Okay, for the bank. Yeah. So I don't believe that there's any kind of enforcement that says that they have to. For some reason, Bangkok Bank wants to. As far as I know, too, Bangkok Bank is the only one that I can make a $10,000 or $20,000 wire transfer to. The other banks, anything over, I think 5,000. Somebody can correct me, but Bangkok Bank, as far as I know, is the only one that will take a big transfer.
Ooh.
Got my last
Get that coffee.
Yeah, I don't. That's the way it normally is, Douglas. It's usually easy. That's why I was kind of embarrassed a little bit when they said, "Oh, we can't get it. They want this and that," and I'm going, "Shit, did I give them wrong information?" And like I said, from what I'm understanding, like Jim just said, he got it at the other bank that day, and
It looks like I'm smoking.
it was only Bangkok doing that. So
Looks like I'm
I don't know. I
smoking.
can't see anything. Are you smoking?
No,
Shuffle.
I don't smoke. At least I haven't looked.
Yeah, and I suggest that too, White Truman, because you've heard me say it before here that I've heard some
Hey, Brock.
horror stories about guys, getting drunk and ended up in Japan for snow skiing and then coming back into the country and they're saying this retirement visa you just got a month ago is no good. Not that they didn't have to go through all the process and got it done, but it could be a nightmare. And for me, for 2,900 baht, I don't want any nightmares. Hey, Brock. Did I say hi to E.T.? I don't know if I did or not.
I suppose I should show my ugly mug, huh?
So how late did you stay at the Wombat? Late or not?
How late did I stay at the Wombat, or how late did I stay out is the question.
I think how late you stayed out would be the question that I would ask.
I just walked in the door about 15 minutes before I signed on to your account.
Oh,
here.
wow.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
crazy.
joking. That's all BS. I got home about 11 p.m. It was an early night. Had a good time. Had lots of invites to extend the parameters of the party, so to speak. But nah, I was pretty tired actually.
Hey, Logan, if you guys aren't subscribed to Going Grays, by all means, do. He just had a new video. He's in Korea, and if you like knowing what something costs there and the cost of living, and he'll go into different restaurants and stuff like that in different areas. It's interesting, and he could use the viewers. Why not give him some support? Good guy.
In case James
Brock,
missed
too.
it yesterday or the day before, Dow got her passport,
Oh, really?
so we are.
Very nice. So you get.
Oh wait, I showed it last night on Bobby's thing. I think it was. Yeah.
You did?
So yeah, she got her passport. 66 pages, standard, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten mine.
I think
I'm
I had to
gonna get yelled
upgrade
at.
to 50.
And
They
see, now
cost
I'm.
extra.
Yeah, see, now I'm not going to. From what I understand, anyone that you get out of the U.S. passport, anyone that you get while you're here, they automatically give you the big thick one. There's an option on the thing to either check the regular or the big one, and doesn't matter. From what I understand, you can check whatever you want. You're gonna get the big passport. But hey, Uncle Craig, how you doing? Morning to you.
Hey, Craig.
But yeah, I was gonna say something. Now I don't remember what it was.
No problem, Joe. I was only there for about 19 minutes. I had prior engagement, so yeah. There's always the
Good.
replay.
Yeah, I watched some of it. I watched you, and I watched. I think the last thing that I can remember was who was on there. The Filipina gal. Who came in?
I don't know.
Anyway,
I left before any singing started. They were
Yeah.
asking for me to start singing though.
yeah, that's what. And Chris left right then too. But it
Speaking
was
of singing,
right when she did.
oh wait, hey
that's when
Brock,
I
are you going to
left.
come on? You going to come on the panel?
Oh wait,
Brock,
he's here.
please.
Hold on.
Oh, good. See, I
There
have
you go.
ESP. And
Yeah, I was here.
ESP.
Dave too was just slow opening the door.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
I hear it
Now,
in here. You'd think that I could understand that when I hear that ding that someone is trying to come in.
ding. Yeah, trying to call you. And Douglas,
So
I see Douglas is still in the house. I think it
Morning,
would be an
Douglas.
appropriate time to sing happy birthday to Douglas,
this is
even though it's a
Douglas's
few days
birthday.
late. You
Oh,
guys
that's
up for
right.
that?
Hey
Can you
Scott,
handle it?
my
Oh dear.
singing voice sucks, but I can listen to you guys sing.
I'll go like,
Is Yanni here too? I'm missing everybody here. Who's here? Um, hello to everybody that's come in recently. Hey Scott, how you doing? There's Douglas. That's the
I
birthday
think
boy
that was
there.
a no. I think I got my
That's a
answer.
no.
Yeah, that's a
Adventure
no.
Ralph.
I won't
What
push
is
I'm,
it.
the load limit on it?
I
I
haven't
like
had
that.
my
Hold me.
second coffee and there's no
I'm gonna.
alcohol in it.
I'll tell you what. If I get the okay, once I get all this
Yeah.
stuff going with the camping deal,
Hi,
with the
Scott. Yeah, I'm
Forza,
feeling off today.
if Craig can get that property where he stayed, I'll come out there and he can put up his tent, and I'll put up mine and stay overnight, and we'll do a live stream from there or something. I think that would be fun, and hopefully he won't hurt himself. But will it all me? Probably not. I don't think he's. I don't think he's got strong enough bamboo there to support me. Where's the Scott saying hello to Mitch? Said you look a little bit off today. Scott said Mitch. I think he
Yeah.
looks good. I don't like the best I've seen him look in a long
I think
time.
my posture, I've always sit up straight and all that, but I never listened.
Uh, I think
Yeah,
it'd be good doing a Tom Sawyer
Mitch has
down
been
there.
taking posture lessons from Tom, I think.
I'll do that, Craig. If I
I've been eating
I gotta get it
moringa
made.
every day for the last 3 weeks, and nothing's changed.
You've been eating what?
Moringa seeds. I'm
What?
joking.
Oh, okay. Because I
I'm
don't know what
joking.
they are. Yeah, definitely, Greg. I got to get on that. I got to get on the trailer being
Morning,
made.
Scott.
I'm guessing it's going
Yeah,
to
new
cost me somewhere
glasses.
between 15 and probably 15,000, maybe. I don't know. I'm guessing. I want it done right. I want it done the design wise. I want to be at least involved in putting it together since I'm going to be pulling it at probably 80 kilometers an hour. I want to make sure that it's going to stay behind me. Um, well, I think that'd be fun. That place looked awesome. Uh, it looked really nice. Scott saying hi to Chris. Just saying hi to Scott. I'm glad. It's so nice. I've heard other YouTubers complain that they don't. I don't think they like people talking amongst themselves in the
In the
chat. I
chat.
I try to encourage it. It keeps me when I'm rambling. It keeps the
YouTube loves it.
questions up.
YouTube loves it when we chat.
Does it?
Uh huh.
Uh, I like YouTube. Like I said, man, I'm a big YouTube supporter because I wouldn't have met any of you people out there without YouTube. So I got to say, ups to you, man.
You can kind of see me in the middle of that River Kwai photo. That's an old
Where?
photo there that I took. Jungle
I've never
rafts,
been
River
there.
Kwai, jungle rafts. Yeah, nice place. I enjoyed it. It is definitely primitive camping with a rooftop. You know, no electricity in the rooms.
Oh,
An
it's
oil
got me
lamp.
scared. It's got me scared.
That's not my phone.
It's
No,
not
that's
mine.
the wife.
Uh-oh. Thailand calling.
See you, Jake.
Is Jake Lehman got to run? All right, Jake, take it easy.
ไม่ให้หมดเวลาจะใช้แล้วก็ใช้ไป
Uh,
What other backgrounds do I have here?
what is Chris is saying? This is the what morning coffee session. I know I'm out of coffee, man. I would almost drink another cup this morning, but
This is a good one.
yeah, I didn't put up my banner this morning. What am I
เรียกเป็น
thinking?
ห้องเช่าไป
Certainly is, Chris.
อย่าไป
Almost
เรียกบ้านพัก
now
เดี่ยว
that
นะ
you
จะ
guys
มีเป็น
did
ห้อ
all
ง
that,
เช่า
I remembered my banner.
โอเคไป
God
เถอะ
forbid I forget
ไปเถอะ
that.
ไม่ให้เดี๋ยวให้
Somebody
มา
might have donated to mental health.
เข้าไปดูพี่เข้าไปดู
Everybody's doing okay. I'm caught up, I think. If I missed something, if I missed a question, by all means, jump back in.
You probably recognize that photo,
You
Dave.
go where? You going to market? It's not Green Market Day. Green Market Day tomorrow. Sunday, I thought. She go to Bangkok tonight? Okay. She'll come back with the kids.
Very nice, Mustafa.
All right, I'll talk to you when you come back. I guess she's going to the market.
To the market.
Hey, Mustafa, thank you very much. What a guy. Appreciate it. The I guess she's going to the market. I thought it was Sunday. I guess she goes both days. I think she said her
Oh
mom's
yeah,
going to
good idea.
Bangkok tonight. I
I
didn't know
grabbed
she
that.
was going to Bangkok.
I'll pull one up, Greg.
For what?
Erewhon Falls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was from a trip some time back. I forget when.
Thanks again, Mustafa.
Yeah, let me look. When that was.
Okay. I'm caught up.
That was, gosh, that was
Was it when you were
12/22.
young?
So that was in December. Holy criminy!
Hey, waiters, how you doing? Glad to see. I caught one a little bit right at the end of one of the live streams. I think it was in the middle of the night, our time here. But glad you could make it. Hope you're
So
well.
many to choose from.
Everything's good on this end anyway. When are you coming to Thailand? I can't remember what you said last time. You probably told me numerous times, but I'm old. Hey, Jace, morning to you.
Jay East, how you doing?
Morning, Mr. East.
I guess it was Thailand calling. Thailand calling, Brock.
Yeah, my sister-in-law.
Okay. You got this open too. Cool.
They only know how to talk one level. Yell.
23rd. That'll be nice. It's a good time of year right then. When are you coming, Brock? You still coming in September or what? October?
November.
November.
2nd of November, do you arrive?
You get tickets yet or no?
Yeah, stop yelling. You're yelling. You're yelling.
She's talking. You got tickets already or no?
No, not yet. I just looked a couple of days ago at the prices for Singapore Airlines. Looking at $3,000.
Australian 3,000.
Yeah.
That's for both of you there and back, or
Yeah, two of us returned.
well, that's not too bad, right? Or is that bad? I don't know. Doesn't
It's
sound too bad.
it's not too bad.
Yeah, cool. Well, good. Can't wait to meet you face to face. That'll be good.
I'm looking at
Hey,
photos here.
I was
Sorry.
going to ask you, Craig, how far are you from Udon? Hey, the Grinch. How are you, sir? I hope
Grinch.
you're doing well.
Hello.
I hope you're doing good. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, yelling is talking. I think it is in Thai anyway. I haven't heard a Thai woman with a nice, real quiet voice like this. I don't think they exist. Yeah, how far are you from Udon? I'm just. I think I'm guessing. I'm hoping you're only a couple hours from there because it's 5 hours. It's 5.5 hours there, and I think when we had talked before, and it might be total wrong direction. I don't know. I'm horrible on which way is up and down here. It is predicted tickets from the U.S. will be cheaper later this year. We should see. Yeah, I did it yesterday, day before yesterday. Excuse me. and I'm thinking about going in
ตัวอันตรายอ่ะเรื่องของเรื่องงูเข้าบ้าน
um, November, October, November. I think November I pulled up on my Just Fly website, and it was round trip from Bangkok to LAX was $880 on Philippine Airs. So I don't know what it's like there, but that's reasonable to me. If it comes down even more than that after the first of the year, that would be all right with me. Because I'm still planning. Once I get my thing, always coming here was being here 3 or 4 months. Originally 3 months because I needed to go back on my visa and renew it. So that worked out. 3 months was perfect. But now with my retirement visa and being married and living in Thailand, every 4 months for 2 weeks, go see my grandkids, my kids, my mother, family, friends, that kind of stuff. So that's still the plan. So hopefully the flights are, what would that be, 3 times a year, pretty much. Um, uh, Hopefully they're decent. Anything under $1,000 to me is acceptable at today's, being in these times.
เออเอาฉีดๆแล้วก็มาให้มันแห้งแล้วก็เอาไปวางไว้ในถังวันเนี้ยนอน
Your
แล้วก็
outdoor
วาง
voice. Yeah, my better half is loud.
I'm sorry, Jake, but
Yeah.
you haven't been dismissed yet.
Yeah, waiters. My mother-in-law, and father-in-law. One grew up right on the border of Cambodia, the other right on the border of Laos. And when she's talking, I mean, I'm trying to understand Thai, and all of a sudden I'll look at my wife and going, I don't even have a clue. Because my mother's speaking Lao. She speaks a little bit of both, so I get that. But I'm looking forward to going there. We're supposed to be going there shortly if I ever get my passport done because I've been procrastinating. And now I'm going to even procrastinate more because I'm going to be in a car traveling day after tomorrow, and I'm probably going to want to have my passport. Um, I don't want to get stuck 6 hours from here in a Thai jail because I don't have a passport. Not that I probably would, but I don't want to take a chance.
Keep a copy of it on your phone, Dave.
จังเลยอะ
I've got a copy of it, a hard copy in my, a copy in my wallet. I've got it on my phone. I've got everything. I don't think it would be a problem, but being six hours from home, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not worried. I don't know. I probably shouldn't worry about it.
I've,
Udon
I've never
County.
been, I've never been asked for the passport in a traffic stop.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Brock?
เนี่ยเราก็ห่วงเขาอะ
Said I've never been asked for my passport when I've been stopped at
I've
a road.
I've never been either. I have to agree with that. That's like 7 hours because you have to go west. Okay, so you're still far away, but that's okay. 7 hours from me, I think, is what we originally had figured, and that's pulling on the Forza with the trailer. I can do that in a day.
Thanks,
So,
Jay.
definitely gonna. I'll talk to you. I got to get your email address.
Yeah, I
think
agree, Tommy.
I think you have it on your thing. What did
I'm
Tommy
tired of
say?
typing, as you can tell.
เดี๋ยวกัน
I didn't hear what did you say? You were talking to Tommy?
Yeah, he sent me a message, and I just
Oh.
read it, so I'm just answering because I'm tired of typing. I can share it if you want. Here, let me get a screenshot.
Yes, again. No, I agree. But like when I first started with the Air China Air, whatever the hell it was, 3-4 years ago, I think I had some flights that were like under $600 round trip a few times, or right around 7, something like that. Anyway, they were cheap. So, like I said, that 880 is, as far as I'm concerned, is a pretty decent flight. And I've never flown Philippine Air, but I heard they're pretty good. So we'll see.
เขาทำมาเจ๊กินอยู่แล้วไม่ต้องห่วง
How many times? 0. In the car, when we're all driving, they're usually, I want to say one time, they stopped, or no, twice. They stopped and they gave my wife, she had to pay a fine, a bribe, whatever you want to call it, for driving without a driver's license. Now we both have it, both times for that. Never stopped for anything else. The truck's always been registered. We've always been waved through. Never been stopped on a scooter. And I've probably been through 200, 300 stops. I don't know, a bunch. I used to travel in and out of Camelot almost every day. And they always had the stops there. And they always waved me through. Like I said, I think it was bad karma. They didn't want to, not get Christmas presents from Santa Claus. So
Yeah,
we'll
I get
see.
stopped fairly regular here in Pattaya.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
Mainly, if you're driving your scooter, they're looking for people without
Checkpoint.
helmets. They're looking for stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've always worn my little beanie, and
Usually, helmet. Even if you have a helmet, they'll still pull you over, especially when you're looking like a farang.
yeah, that's why I'm surprised they
Just the
never
way it
pulled
is.
me over. That's why I'm
Well, up
really
where you're at,
surprised they
it's
never.
here it's a revenue stream. To
Yeah,
be frank.
that
Yeah,
that
that's true.
looking for the foreigners without driver's licenses.
Yeah, I just smile and I pull out my driver's license, my motorbike, and my car license, and just whip it out. And, oh,
That's
yeah. Oh, I live
that
here.
background noise is my wife and her sister talking on a Facebook chat.
Haven't had any
They
radar or
don't know how
any of
to
those kind
talk
of things.
quietly.
Your wife
So,
and
what background noise?
yes,
I'm not
just
hearing
got him,
anything.
Daniel. What's that, Mitch?
I'm not hearing any background noise.
I don't know.
I'm joking.
Yeah, we both got him at the same time. She went and got it done. She had to take go to driving school. She had to go to a school and get so many hours of driving around, and I don't know what that was all about. But yes, right now we both have both our scooter and our car Thai driver's license, and I guess they're good for 2 years, and then in 2 years when we get it, they'll be good for 5 years after that. Is what my understanding is. Real easy to get. The test is, can you pick blue, red, and yellow dots out? You're not colorblind, and a test to hit the brakes on a deal, and that was it. And watch a 45-minute movie. That's what the whole thing entailed. So it's real easy, especially if you've got, now that's if you've got a valid driver's license from your country. I don't know if it will be different. It will be different if you don't have one, if you don't have an endorsement for motorcycle and stuff like that. It'll be a little bit, you'll have to do a little more jumping through, but otherwise not easy.
Yeah, Douglas. When you're on the road, you see the signs, cameras and all that kind of stuff. But I haven't gotten popped yet.
I haven't either.
I did
Not
twice
yet.
in Germany. I got 2 speeding tickets in Germany. No kidding. It wasn't on the Autobahn, no. Which they'll give you a ticket there too. They have speed limits in certain areas of the Autobahn.
My problem when I was younger, Craig, was
Autobahn.
I didn't have a motorcycle license until I was 35.
Wow.
When they threatened to, in California, they threatened to hook your bike if you didn't have one. So it finally got down to, you're supposed to have a motorcycle license. Okay, now if you don't, we're hooking your bike and we're impounding it. So I said, okay. I went down. That was where the biker gal behind the counter said, how long have you been riding motorcycles? I said, probably longer than you've been alive. And she said, okay, and signed me off. And I went out back, and I had an FXR, I think, at the time. And the guy asked me, are you going to take the test with your FXR? I said, yeah, why not? That's the bike I drive. Well, because everybody usually brings Honda 90s and
right on,
stuff to do go through the figure 8 and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No, I made one pass up, one pass back, and the guy signed me off, and I was out. But my problem was, when I'd get pulled over, I'd get ticketed.
Correct.
I would let that go to warrant. The next time I would get a ticket, I would go to jail. Then I would pay that one, but the one that I got, that one, I would let that go to warrant. And I did a thing of like about 10 years that I was always at a warrant or something out. And finally I said, you know what, enough. And I paid everything up, and I was fine after that. But never paid a cop. Had a lot of things done by cops in the San Fernando Valley, but paying them off was not one of them.
You try to do that in Australia, and you'll be behind bars so fast.
เฮ้ยกูลาว
What did you say? I raced by the cops and always had a big bag of white flowers in my lap so I could practice my time. Yeah, I haven't had any problem here. I don't. It's amazing to me how many scooters I see without any license plates. None. Nothing on there. No red ones, no white ones, no registration, no nothing. And I have yet to see any law enforcement person pull a person over on the highway. Never. Going through a checkpoint and getting something, yeah. But, Joe Blow driving 200 miles an hour down the street, I never seen him. But I've only been here 4 years, so it's not like I'm a lifer here. But I've never seen him even go after anybody. I don't think they would. Why? They'll wait until they go through a stop someday or something, I guess. I don't know.
There's a police checkpoint, usual one near a school in our village. And you got the kids riding bikes through with no helmets, obviously no licenses.
Yeah,
Doubt if the
exactly.
bikes are registered. But they'll stop some other person without a helmet. And if you ask them why they're not checking the kids, they say, oh, they've got no other way to get to work or get to school. And they've got no
Makes
money.
sense. Makes sense to me. 1/3 of the Autobahn, 140 Autobahn. I'd like to do that. I've never been close to that. I would like to do that. We paid the state police monthly. We meet in the front of the temple the first of the month. We have 10-wheel trucks, big trailers, and a large backhoe. It was really weird. My wife came up and said, we got to stop over here at the, what is it called? What's the name of the person that's in charge of your province, your city, your village, or whatever?
Ban.
What's that?
Ban.
Well, we need to stop to that guy's deal and give him some money, and for a thing that was going on with whatever. She said it'd be good for us to give him. I said, how much do we give him? She said 1,000 baht. I said, okay, or whatever it was. Then I guess the next day they were going around and they were going to bring it to the temple, I guess, is what it was for. And it was during these big holidays. And they were giving everybody's name that gave money. They were over the loudspeaker. They just said, your name and my name and the house and all that. And it was pretty cool. I don't mind helping anybody in these in the communities.
That's a donation for the temple upkeep.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It was pretty cool. She wanted to know if I wanted to walk around behind them. I said, no, it's 100 degrees out there. Are you kidding me? Just give them the money. Let's see. I think you already got that one. How far? I'm behind again already? Chuck says they...
I'm behind every day.
I know I am. Chuck says they video speed check. I've driven through a bunch of them, and I've been going over 90 kilometers, and I haven't gotten anything in the mail yet. We'll see. Cobus is asking how Paul. I think he's doing good, feeling better today. Cobus is what he said earlier. James saying, I'm 68 now. I've been riding since about 67. Have never had a bike endorsement. Presently riding an 89 Classic. Where are you at? In the States? I didn't either, but when they threatened it, and I want to say it was probably late 80s, early 90s, they came out and said, if you do not have an M1 in California on your license, we will hook your bike and we will impound it. And you can get it back when you get one. And I believed them. So I said, well, I'm 30, whatever it was. I want to say I was 36 or something. I said, I guess I'll go get one. But I put up as long as till I believed that they were going to do it. I just didn't want them hooking my bike, because if they screwed it up and scratched it and dented it, they're never going to admit to it. You say, it was like that when I got it, So.
Tom, Thailand Digital Nomad is going live Sunday night, 10 p.m.
All right, everybody mark that down.
No filters, folks. We can speak like you're at a truck stop or a bar. No woke people there.
Um,
It's safe.
not safe for work.
Not safe for work. There we go.
Aussie and Asia.
Really?
You good? Okay.
Not
they
sure
were-
at the moment, huh?
Chris
Angina.
answered that. Inside the problem. Jay's going around the supermarket. Could have facts next week. Okay. Florida. I guess if somebody asked where you were from, James. Probably me.
Yeah, about the the riding without a license.
Okay. Florida. Yeah, Florida's probably pretty
Keep up,
open about it.
Dave.
Did they
Keep
ever
up.
do that? Did they ever threaten to hook your bike if you didn't have one?
All right,
I know it was
Clovis.
just California, as far as I know. So. Clovis leaving?
Trolls are welcome, Tom says.
This ought to
All
be
right.
this ought to be an epic
Sunday night,
live stream.
I should be able to attend.
10 o'clock our time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go to sleep and then set my alarm. I'll be asleep.
I'll
When
be
is it?
asleep.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, this pitching a tent there, that Max. That's where.
And Sunday night I'm gonna be. I got to get up
yeah.
at 5 o'clock the next morning and drive to Udon.
Oh, just.
But
just get up
I'll
early
still
then.
be there.
Yeah. Sleep's
Should
overrated.
be an
Yeah, I'll
epic
still be
stream.
there.
That was pretty funny, Tom, when that happened. Yeah.
Let's see, Aussie and Asia. Take it easy. Need more tunes from you. Okay, I'm caught back up again.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of sitting down. No, it's only been an hour and a half.
Yeah,
My
maybe
feet are
maybe
asleep.
Paul's getting excited at the prospect of meeting all those lovely young ladies in the Philippines.
That could be.
I can
I
see
know, I
where
was
that
gonna
would
try-
tend to get your.
I did want to get on the computer last night and offer Chris up as I wanted to
Hey,
pimp
John.
him out and say, hey, John, and say that I'm going to be going to the Philippines with him. I will pimp him out for a certain amount of money, but I'm still looking forward to that too, Chris. I want to go with Chris. Chris knows. What am I stepping on here? An epic land review. Where's the link? Mitch posted it. If you're talking
One.
about your link, I think, right? Where was it? Right here, I
The
think.
pub-
There's the link.
I just posted a link to his main channel. I didn't post actually
Oh.
to the live stream.
Okay.
Is there a link to that too? Let me look.
Good day to you, John.
Community. Sunday night. Oh, there we go.
I was saying time to sleep.
Oh, that was last
4:30
week.
a.m. here in Sweden. Wow. Hey, it's been great having you. Hope you find out all the information that you need, and everything works out good for you. Hope to see you again. If not, have a good mid-morning nap, I guess, or getting up for the day, one of the two. Your link, he's saying. Mitch's link?
Oh hell, I don't know it.
the
Someone else.
link for the stream.
Yeah, we posted
Oh.
it earlier, Craig.
There we go.
We could post it again. Chris probably has it handy. Chris, can you post Dana and Jib's live stream tonight again, please? And if you guys haven't seen Dana and Jib, they're good. They're the good people. I only talk about the good people, or suggest the good people. Sometimes I talk about the bad people, but we won't go there. Absolutely, we're going fishing and floating around. You bet. I saw that too. Yeah, I'm ready, man. As soon as you get here, and then I think what I'm probably going to end up doing is probably fly to Bangkok and meet up with you, Mike's, Gracie, Jib, Dana, I hope, for a dinner, and then maybe stay a day or two, and then maybe go to John Tiam Patea, see Mitch and everybody for a day or two, and head back home, and we'll figure out when you want to go to the Philippines, and I'm game anytime. And I figure we'll go for what, like a week, or what do you think? You let me know. Hey Tom, how you doing?
Good.
Can you I can hear you.
Good morning, Tom.
How we doing? All right.
Yeah,
Doing good,
good.
doing good.
Yeah, I want Max the Troll on there tomorrow night. Max the Troll.
Max the Troll. Okay.
He's unbelievable. Unbelievable. He's the best guest I've ever had on the radio. On the
Oh, thanks a lot, Tom.
no,
That's
no,
really
no,
good.
no. As in laughing, Mitch. As in laughing, because I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah, a guy came in and onto the panel and tried to troll, and it was freaking hilarious. And then he cut himself off. He backed out. He came in for 3 seconds, maybe. And then
Where was
left.
this on? What was this on?
On
Where?
Tom's live stream.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
just-
hysterical, mate. The guy. What it was, I met the guy originally on the beach.
Oh, you
And
did?
I was down there like collecting clams on the beach with all the locals because things are tough here at the moment. And so
You
we're on the
seriously
beach,
met that guy on the beach?
and this guy was down on the beach, and he was stark buck naked, and he was stroking something. I said, "Man, what are you doing? You can't do that here on the beach." He said, "It's a sundial." I said, "What do you mean it's a sundial?" He goes, "I don't know what time it is."
I had
So
no
he's
idea
nuts,
you
then.
actually met him.
No, it was a
Oh,
joke. But it was funny though, wasn't it? It was funny. He comes.
Yeah, he came on there and was talking like, back when teenagers, when
Ah,
simple-minded people would make prank calls and masturbate, okay? He came on talking like that. But what he was saying in his voice, it was actually funny.
So you want him to come back on?
It's a not for kids live stream, so you can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? I mean, not
Sounds okay to
literally, but
me.
it was-
I'm hoping to. I don't know. Maybe sometime next month. I'm guessing now. It's supposed to be there. Chuck's coming back in. Chuck's in Bangkok now, I think, and he's supposed to be doing a meetup. Whether I'll get there or not, it all depends on whether when he does it. The kids are coming the 27th, the night, which I didn't know they were coming. So they're going to be here the 28th, 29th, 30th,
Looking
and
forward to it.
31st.
Jason's
So
looking forward to it.
if he does, I'm hoping to get there
Yeah, Max the Mystery.
within
yes.
the next 3 weeks is all. Then I will definitely let everybody know when I'm coming, for sure.
Oh, update on mine. I'll be in Jomtien today.
See you later, one.
Yeah,
What's that,
I'll be in Jomtien today.
Today.
Yeah.
Wear a bright shirt so people can pick you out.
Oh,
from
they
a
can see me
distance.
anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sporting
You're
my
distinctive
wombat shirt, I
looking?
just realized.
You're distinctive looking. Do you have I'm just a moderator shirt on, or I can't tell?
Yeah, I've
I
got
can't
that
see
shirt.
it.
Very nice, that shirt that Andy had made for me.
That was amazing.
I'm just
That
a
cracked me up that
moderator.
Andy went through that and had that made. Is amazing. Mitch, is your refrigerator running?
No, I couldn't. It ran down the street. I couldn't catch it. Thanks, John. Yeah, this is about a week old. This one. I think I got it
Hey,
cut
Chris, how you doing, brother?
Monday. Yeah, so we're going on
Mitch
there
is well known.
6 days. 2 weeks. I like to get my hair cut 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Otherwise, I start feeling scruffy. My head gets hot. That kind of
Jay says he's got a story for us on Sunday night. I'm gonna have to stay up. I can see that
Cool.
already.
Yeah, good for giggles. That's
Oh, hey,
good.
Chris.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Sunday night
So-
it's a panel really. It's just a panel, so
like this.
Yeah.
it's just a.
Yeah, it's coming. Everybody gives me a break.
But,
But when,
no, it's
you know,
only on- it's
you
only
never
like
said
Sunday
anything.
night.
You never said anything so true as when you. And I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. I really miss Mike's live streams. He is just something about the way he carries himself, the way he talks. He's so comfortable. He makes you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
He always has interesting stuff to say. I mean,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed I really miss his live streams. There was only a handful of us. At the most there was 8, 10, 12 people, I think, in on most of his and he'd do a live stream for almost 5 hours, or 4 hours sometimes, and 3 hours. But they were always fun. Never anything heavy, never anything, negative. Always upbeat. But yeah, Mike's
Hello,
was the best. I
Macheko.
miss him.
I,
How
I,
you doing?
I knew last night if I said live my ass off enough times, his spidey senses would go off and he came in.
Yeah.
He's a good one, man. I like Mike a lot. He's a good stand-up, honest guy.
Oh,
One of the people,
no doubt
like I
about that.
said, the way you see him on YouTube is exactly the way he is in life. It's just the way he is.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right, Mincheco? Is that right, Mitch? Did you just say it?
There's no N in there. I said Macheko.
Yeah,
I hope that's
Macheko.
right.
Macheko,
Yeah.
Macheko Marco.
Mhm.
Hi, Macheko. How are you? But
Cool, man.
I think I could make a crap load of money pimping Chris off in the Philippines. We might have to make. I might not come back from the Philippines. We might make enough money there if
No,
Chris doesn't
there's
wear out on me.
A lot of things I'll do for money, but there is a line in the sand.
I
So do
have
I,
a bunch
Tommy.
of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
So
I'll
do
tell you that,
I.
brother.
You might make more money with Paul. He looks like John Denver after all.
Hello, the Aussie in Asia. How are you feeling today? I don't know if he's still here, but he said he was feeling better.
That's the
Macheko.
main thing, yeah.
Macheko. If we're saying that wrong, tell us. And the next live stream I come on of yours, I will ask you if it's the correct pronunciation. All these women and people that I've met from the Philippines through Bobby, just a bunch of great gals having a good time, uplifting. It's fun stuff. If you guys aren't subscribe to them. It's definitely a nice way to watch a little live stream and have a good time. He is here. He's single too, right? You know that?
Yeah.
This is the pimp station, the pimp channel here in
Who's single?
Thailand.
I knew that'd get Mitch's attention.
Yeah. You got. Whoa.
You pronounced
Hey,
it right.
Dalo.
Okay, cool. Macheko.
If you play this live stream at high volume,
Hey,
Paul, they'll
Dalo.
kick you out.
How you doing, Dalo? Are you still here, or are you back in the land down under?
You're still in
Oh,
The
Thailand.
land down under.
Is he still in Thailand?
Yep.
So, Tom, have you
Oh, that's-
recovered from the all the time spent trying to do paperwork?
Yeah, done.
What did
Yeah. Completed on Thursday.
Are you still planning on, Chris? Are you still planning on trying to make it to Thailand before the end of the year? Is that still
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool. Good,
Awesome.
Good to hear. I'm sure you're getting hammered by Dana and Mike, and you were getting
Hey, Benja.
hammered. You were getting hammered last night by Mike. Hey, Benja,
I
how are
know.
you?
Yeah.
he was starting to hammer you. But they are just good.
Benja.
Have you met Mike before, Chris?
Not in person, but might as
Not
well.
in
be.
person,
A
yeah.
lot of one-on-one chats. Yeah.
He's a great guy. I
Yeah.
really he's
Yeah,
a fun
we,
one.
we click. We're in the same game, sort of thing. So,
Yeah, exactly.
and having the Philippines connection as well. So it all works out great.
Exactly. Is Benja, you cooking chicken? Hello to you.
Hey, Benja.
Yep. Chris and Mike have collaborated quite a bit behind the scenes.
Yes, big time for a long time, too.
Yep.
Quite a while.
Where
quite a
did we
while,
meet?
yeah.
Did we meet on Mike's channel? Was that the first time that we actually heard of each other, or was I want to say I think so.
I think a lot of us did. Or I might have at least got the link and looked you up and went from there.
Yeah, I
Dave,
think because it was
and
the
stuff. Yeah,
his
long time ago.
the round table deal.
Yeah.
But,
Cool kids.
Yeah, it was a
table.
lot of fun.
Cool kids.
How did him and you and Joe and a couple others that I haven't seen too much of recently, but mainly you and Joe, I think. I remember the most. But that would be what, 3 years ago? I'm guessing.
Yeah, about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was
Oh,
always
yeah,
fun.
it was at the beginning of all the,
I was
viral
yeah,
stuff.
and I was pissed because I wasn't getting notified, and I didn't like missing the frickin' live streams.
Mm.
And so I'd check during the day, you know. And then Mike's would ask me, "Did you get notified?" No, hell no, I didn't get no. So we tried unsubscribing and scribing, and did you turn on this? Did you turn on? I said, yeah, I tried it all. Then finally, all of a sudden, YouTube decided, okay, I'll let this guy get notified. They're
Yeah.
weird sometimes.
I still get it weird. You know, I get a notification, but it's like 15 minutes into the stream or something like, what the heck?
Yeah,
You
they
know?
do weird shit.
Either yes or
Weird
no,
stuff.
but you know, how do the clocks run late? That's YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they do. Like I said, good, bad, or indifferent. I've met a bunch of good people. I got YouTube's tops on my list, regardless what they do.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You know.
I wouldn't have. I mean, you wouldn't have met Mike's. I wouldn't have known anybody that I have met face to face. Mitch and Tom and Mark and you know, many James and Chuck and Joe. I mean, I can go on and on and on. Is that worth the couple of idiots? Yeah, 10 times over. Give me
Oh,
20
yeah.
more idiots, and I'm still ahead of the game. But for the most part, everybody's been stand up, man. I got
Yeah.
no
I mean,
complaints.
what are the odds of running into a decent bunch of people you can just
Exactly.
slap your gums with
Yeah,
all over the planet?
especially here in Thailand, and from Australia, from the UK, from the United States, and we're all just meshed into one voice here on the channel. It's pretty awesome. I'm
Yeah.
digging it.
No one cares where you're from.
Douglas is saying hi to Tom. Douglas is saying hi to Chris.
Hey, Douglas. Good to catch you again.
Yes, Mitch, my sticky rice not enough for customers today. Uh oh.
That's glad to hear it's negative, Gallo. Yeah.
Mm.
We're gonna check out the growth on Joe's channel, man.
Yeah, big time.
Just
Good, huh?
seemed like just last week he was like 500,
Cool.
maybe a couple
Excellent.
weeks. I don't know.
Great.
But yeah,
Great.
yeah,
I keep reiterating. It's great content, Joe. Don't stop.
yeah.
It's put me to
I
sleep
should-
a few times in a good
I
way.
should take note of that.
So when I first saw him saying this, I thought
Oh,
he said,
man, John.
I just ate a rat,
That sucks.
and now I'm negative for COVID. So I want to know, eating rat, does that makes you negative for COVID? I'll eat rat. Nothing wrong with rat.
You
Rat's
just said I
way,
had a
way
rat
underrated.
test. That's a rapid antigen test.
I know. I said when I first looked at it, I'm going, let's see, feel like crap a couple of days. I just had rat. I just had rat, and now negative for COVID. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go up to Cone Ken and get me some fresh rat.
yeah. There's gonna be a stampede towards the rat farmers now.
Hey, Brock, well, I think about it. There was a splattering in the news. I watched the news about closing the borders and all the rest of it again in Australia if they get one case of foot and mouth disease. It's just like,
I haven't heard that particular one, but there's a bit of a cry to close the border to Indonesia.
oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't watch local news, but that
Will
came through
they
on
close
the net.
Will they close the border to Amber Heard?
We wouldn't let her in, mate.
Probably, she's probably got a black mark on her passport information at immigration.
Yeah.
Cavity search.
When are you coming back, Jay East? I know you were here a couple of weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, or something like that. I think you said you were coming back shortly, if I remember right. I didn't get a chance to meet you. I know that you were with Mitch, but Mitch didn't remember meeting you, right, Mitch? I like to cause
Yes,
shit.
of course I remember
like to
meeting. In
cause shit.
fact, Jay, if you could line me a couple of those pics from when we were at the Wombat together with Henry and stuff. I didn't download them when you first sent them to me online, so when I went to click on them, they were gone.
Sorry,
Let's see, Ben
Danger.
just saying I'm trying to
Excited.
practice English accent with you, Dave, but sometimes I can't because you talk too fast for me. I know I need to talk a little bit slower.
You can watch the replay at half speed if that helps.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
When you do that, I sound drunk.
Uh, Hey, John.
And
How stupid.
and Dave
Well,
doesn't speak English anyway.
yeah, I speak American.
Dave speaks
Thanks,
American.
Jay. Is it really? Has Foot and Mouth been there for 3 years already?
That's what John's saying.
In Indonesia, yes. In Australia, no, definitely not.
You were
Yeah,
there.
Ben's
Was
just
it been that long already?
the student.
Wow. Well, hopefully, I'll get to meet you in September.
He keeps a big notebook and writes stuff
Excellent.
down and translates it and practices it.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Good on you, Benji. That's
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you stopped by, Benji. It's good to see you here every once in a while. I'd like to see you more, but I know you have to work a lot.
Okay. Thanks, John.
This is COVID saying I just recovered myself. Caught it 2 weeks ago. Felt pretty lousy. Yeah, I don't know what the daughter had the virus, and it was a scratchy throat.
hey, that was
Kinda
the
miserable
virus, not
for-
foot and mouth.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
open mouth.
I've
3 to
put
4
foot in mouth
days,
many times though.
and
I've
then
done
she was
that.
okay. She did 7. She did 3 days before she got here. She did 7 days upstairs, and she tested negative for 2 days, and then we let her out of jail. That was when I showed that singing, the singing video. That was right. She had just gotten out that morning. She was a happy camper.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, she and they're good kids, man.
You definitely
I
thought
gotta
she was happy to
admit.
be out.
Yeah, she was real happy to be out. And now they're coming. What did I say? The 27th. That's why I'm coming back on Wednesday. They'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And they'll go back to Bangkok on Sunday. So if Chuck's running behind and he doesn't have a meetup until the first part of next month, then I will come to John Tam or Pattaya. So we'll have to see what he's going to do. I know he's still there. Mitch talks to him, I think. I talked to him the other day. I wanted to know what kind of watch he got, and he answered me real quickly. I know he's busy with his mom, and he said, told me the one that he got, but he said he's having problems with it connecting to his phone. So I ended up going with what did I end up going with? I'll show you guys. It looked like a pretty good watch. I didn't buy the brand new one. I bought it's called the T-Rex. It's made by, let's see. Here, I'll see if I can pull it up. Show it to you guys in case anybody's interested. I like the way that it looked, and let me choose. It's over here, and it's made by. Here, I'll show you. Let me bring it up first. I like the way that it looked. It looks like one of those dive watches, or yeah, it's the Amazfit, and that's a digital face. It has different, you can put any kind of face on it. It got good reviews. I picked that color too. They have that color, black, and that blue in this one, which is the Pro. Now the T-Rex 2, they have different colors, but I kind of like that one. I thought it was a pretty cool looking color. But
Yeah,
anyway,
kind of cool looking.
yeah, for what was it, 30? So 30, 60, 100 bucks, because I actually got it for 34 with the discount. It was under 3,500, so it was like $94, and it has
Pretty good
GPS.
price.
It's got 100.
Yeah. So what?
What?
So is that like one of them fit watches?
Yeah, it does. This face that's on there is a digital face, so you could put 200 different faces on there. It has oxygen sensor. It has heart. It has steps. It has 100 activities: swimming in the ocean, swimming in a pool, riding on a stationary bike, riding on a regular bike, running, walking. 100 different activities on it that you can that you can document and download into whatever. I just want to know my steps, my heart rate, and my oxygen level. And I didn't want one of the pieces of crud. And this one seems like it's halfway decent. This Amazfit, they have a bunch of different ones. They have ones that have the same as this one in that price range, that is more of a watch you would wear with your slacks and going out type thing. And then they have the regular ones that look like the iPhone, or the
That's a
iWatch or whatever it is.
that's an
Um,
option, Jay East.
What's that?
Bar goal sensor.
It might
Yeah,
have
I have
that.
an app in my phone that has that.
Which way
But I
do you
thought it was
swipe,
cool
Mitch?
for the under $100. I figured I'd give it a try. But yeah, it's a sports watch, a smart watch, but it doesn't have a speaker. It doesn't have a microphone. It's good to, most of them are done to 5. Their rating is 5, which is 50 meters. This one's rating is 10, so it's good to 100 meters of depth. So I mean, I
That's
wouldn't go
decent.
deep diving. How? What is that? That's how deep do you dive? I mean, you could dive with that watch, right? As long as you were stayed around 100 feet, because 100 meters is what, over 300
300
feet.
feet.
Yeah,
Deeper than I've ever gone.
yeah. So
Hell yeah.
I would say you could dive with
Far
it too. So
deeper.
it's completely waterproof. It is kind of big, but what I liked about it is I've got a problem with this wrist. I've got a big giant cyst or tumor or something there in the middle that I've got to get
It's
taken
not
care
a
of. But
tumor.
it's one of those ones that you hit with a book. You ever seen them on YouTube? You hit it with a book and it pops it. Anyway, it's a big thing if you want to look at it. I forget what they call it, but if you put in hit tumor with book, YouTube, you'll see it. But this band is silicone and it's stretch. It has give to it, so I figured it would be a lot easier on that big bone, because I wear my watch. I don't wear them often because of that bump.
Yeah,
But I
ATM
wear it on
card.
my,
Yeah.
on
I,
my
I,
left
won,
hand.
I won this Fitbit in some promo with a local mob, and I thought,
Fitbit's good too.
yeah. I was like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. I put it on, and look at, yeah, it does all the things, heart rate, and But the one thing I do like about it is it screams at me on the hour if I haven't done enough steps and that. So
That's what this one.
gets my ass off the chair.
If I stay stationary too long, it'll do something like that. What else I liked about it was this one. If you don't turn on the GPS and if you turn on everything that the watch has, it'll go like 7 days on a charge. If you have it tailed back, it'll go up to 20 days on a single charge. So I like that about it too. So
That's one thing with
I have-
Fitbit. I turned the comms off altogether because when the Fitbit got bought out by whoever it was, might have been
Right.
Google, something like that.
I have a Happy
The-
Fiance app in my phone. I use quite
Very good.
regularly.
I had one of those ones, and I heard this Amazfit is good, but I just couldn't bring myself to pay. How much is an iWatch? I don't even know. They're like,
God only knows that.
I just can't.
Crazy.
I couldn't see paying that kind of money. Now this one you can't talk to your phone, or it doesn't download music to your watch, so you only have to have your watch. It has to be kind of linked to your phone to get a bunch of the stuff that you would want,
Hey, Deb.
music but I don't
Apple
need to.
Pay.
It does give you notifications. It will tell me that.
Good night, Raymond.
You know,
Thanks for stopping
WhatsApp
by.
came on and somebody's trying to get a hold of me through WhatsApp. I can't answer them, but I can go get my phone and say, okay, and answer them. Who's
Yeah,
Raymond?
I've blocked my Fitbit. Sorry, I've got the app on the phone, but I've blocked the app from talking to the outside world. That way I can get a history, of sleep and heart rates and all that sort
Yeah.
of stuff. But I
And
won't
this
let
one
it
it
talk
does
to the
too,
outside world.
And the stuff that I watched, they said it was extremely accurate they were putting it up with the, God, what was the name of a big name brand watch. They did a bunch of comparisons.
180
And
feet.
they said the sleep rating,
Nice.
and that's what I'm concerned about. That and heart
Yeah.
rate and the O2 were all
Yeah.
exceptionally accurate. So
Mm.
Okay. I have a Casio G-Shock that I used to use when I was scuba diving. I don't own a watch anymore. I have a clock on my phone. That's all I need for now.
That's what they were comparing the looks to, was the G. What did you just say? G-Shock. They were
G-Shock. Yeah,
comparing
yeah.
they were comparing the look to that. I like the
I
look.
remember
I
when they
like the
used to be
color.
quite inexpensive. Now they're pretty pricey.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, going crazy.
Like
yeah.
I said, this one was at 90,
Crazy.
$95. I thought was a good buy, because when it came out it was 200, 190, and now there was the T-Rex. Now this one was the T-Rex Pro, and now just came out this week or something is the T-Rex 2, and it does more stuff, but it was over twice the money. I said I don't really need I don't need a phone that I can talk to. I mean a watch that I can talk to. I've got my
Speaking
phone.
of, I was going to ask you a question about that, Dave, and everyone else too. Okay, when I go on my morning walks, I really don't want to carry my phone, but it is like a lifeline.
Right.
Mm.
But will one of them watches, if I just
If
carry,
you get
because I
the-
like to
if
be
you
all
get-
cluttered up, I don't like to pack a little fanny pack and none of that crap.
It's
I
got to
don't
be.
want nothing.
It's got to be within reach of your. Of
Yeah,
your
unless
phone,
it's
'cause
a,
all-
unless
Oh,
it's got a
okay.
unless it's got a SIM card and
Yeah.
stuff, which Apple does have, I believe. So you could use it independently, but there's so much money.
too much
mean, if you
money
shove-
and
The
suck the battery
Samsung watch
life
can
in.
be independent of the phone. It uses the phone if it's close, but if I'm away from the phone and the phone rings, I can answer the Dick Tracy watch.
And what watch is that?
Okay.
That's
Samsung do that, yeah.
Samsung.
Yeah, and man bag. I'm looking
Yeah,
at Garmin
Samsung.
7X Sapphire. I'm going to Google that right now.
Yeah, Samsung makes a good watch too. But again,
Yeah.
they're expensive, right?
So many things.
Oh yeah, it's $500 Australian.
Okay, I'm going to look that up.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's,
if it's within Wi-Fi range and the phone's not about, the Samsung will talk to it. Same with the Fitbit if you turn it on, but damn, it sucks the battery down if it, if you're messing around with it a lot.
Yeah, I just don't want to have
It's
to
always
carry
a trade-off.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you got to
that's
do your
true.
live
It
stream,
is
so you're
very
gonna have to
important.
carry your phone anyway. You got to
Yeah,
do
it is.
Mitch's
It is.
morning walks.
I agree.
Yeah, it doesn't live stream.
He's going to be chasing James. All we're going to see on Mitch's live stream is James is behind,
James
right in
Butt,
front
yeah.
of him as he's
Disappearing
chasing
because
him.
he keeps one heck of a pace. I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
he does.
I've
Yeah, he
I've
does.
walked with James many a times, not here in Jomtien, but on the road, and he can step it out.
I don't know.
That
I've
was the
seen
one that
Far
they
when
were
she's-
comparing it with, Joe, is that Garmin. I
Hey,
don't know if
John.
it was that particular one, but one of the Garmin
Yeah, that's a cool looking
phones
watch.
they were burning.
About $1,000. What did it say? It said 33,000. I'm just the initial ones are saying like 33,000 on King Power on Lazada. Holy criminy!
33,000. That sounds like an iPhone.
You know
That's
how
what
many
the Samsung
Casios
is?
I can buy for that?
Just keep binning them.
That's true. When James is talking, I mean that's part of your workout.
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, I
keeping
couldn't.
your-
I wouldn't be able to talk. I don't think I could keep up with him pace wise.
I
I'd
talk
have to
to
fall out
myself
and
when
sit down.
when I did my walk this morning. I was thinking, God damn, I'm sore from yesterday. What am I doing?
Yeah, that's the one they put it up against, Joe, was the solar one. They actually froze it in a block of ice and then dropped it from about 60 feet in the air, because this is supposed to meet
Wow.
8 military specs, the T-Rex. But it's just
That's
not
pretty
a
cool.
it's not a full-fledged 30,000 baht.
Never heard of it.
phone.
Never heard of it until today. And I live in a bubble. I'm in a little tiny little bubble.
Yeah, the one that they compared it with had the solar, the Garmin one. It kind of looked like it. And they did also. It's also got an
gray, solar.
altimeter. What do you call it when it tells you how high you are?
Altimeter.
Altimeter. It's got an altimeter. It's got O2.
Jack.
It's got
Good
heart
morning.
rate. So,
Yeah, that's a nice looking watch. I'll tell you
good
what.
morning to you.
But
Yeah, but it's not what you. Yeah, but see what you want is.
I feel like I was wearing a gold bracelet around here. I don't want to get my hand cut off for a freaking watch.
But yeah, the one you want is going to be 35,000 baht.
Yeah, I'll just stick with my phone and I'll get a little man bag.
Yeah, even you could. I mean, if you're just walking, you could shove it in your back pocket. if you got pocket on your shorts or
I don't have
pants.
pockets on my shorts, man.
You need to because you got to start putting
Richard's
your
final grab
camera
was
in.
pants down around his ankles.
Yeah, I don't want my pants falling down. Pants on the ground, pants on the ground. I don't want to be doing that shit.
Oh, but is that is
You know
They
what
just
it is?
put
I'll
a
tell you, when you go out
horrible
without your
picture in my
phone,
mind.
it's kind of liberating.
Yeah.
You know, like just go walk around the block. You know, it's kind of feels nice.
I
No
went
money,
to Perth for 5 days, back
no
to
ID.
Singapore last night. Glad to see you made it back.
It's almost
And
like
you didn't
not
call,
wearing a
you
mask.
didn't give me a call, Jack.
Mm.
I'm going to
No,
block you now.
that's what it was, Brock. He hid it from you. He didn't want you to know. That's why he's bringing it out now. He's already back.
Very nice, Joe. Very nice. I got a phone call from
Cool.
mine 2 days late.
I didn't get a phone call from my daughter on Father's Day.
Oh, speaking of phone calls, a coworker of my daughter is coming in December, and I will be going up to Chiang Mai with
When?
her in December.
Of this year.
Yeah. Just
I thought they
what is
weren't
it?
coming until next year or something.
No, my daughter's coworker, a Thai lady.
Okay. I missed a little bit there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the obvious elephant in the house is when are you heading to Surin, Mitch?
Yeah, I'll be heading there on. Let me look at my calendar.
Monday.
Oh, calendar just broke.
Well, Monday he'll be. I'll be in Udon.
Yeah. So that's
I'll be
when
in
it's
Udon, and
happening.
he'll be in Surin. Hey,
Yeah, I
Dal
can't-
Lowe says just tuck it in the front of your speedos.
I can't
Those are-
because I
No
have a
room.
potato in there already. There's only so much room.
So much room. You could have an operation to reduce the other stuff so you can fit it.
Reduce
I
the
used to
swelling.
cycle a lot, but I broke my coccyx my tailbone years ago, and
Yeah.
I can't ride a bike too much. A bicycle.
That hurts.
I don't know. You look pretty good on that water cycle. You would have had.
Oh man,
chocolate
I wish
free
I'd had
if you
5
could've
minutes to prep that machine for me. I mean, the chain slipped, everything was rusty, the seat was jacked way up to the sky.
He made sure. Could you imagine what bad press he would have got if he would have lost? He
Yeah.
made sure you got the biggest
Oh,
piece
yeah.
of shit out there, barely floated.
Oh yeah,
couldn't get on there.
there is a meetup on the 6th of August. Yeah, thanks, Tom.
Is that the first Saturday of the? Well, see, now
Yeah,
I might
first
be able to
Saturday of
make
the
that.
month.
I might be able to make that one. I was supposed to make the other ones, and I ended up going away because I wanted to meet
Things happen.
Robert and everybody.
People get
so
sick and schedules change.
It sucks. I don't like being
yeah.
that far. I wish I was a little bit closer, but it really isn't that bad. It's a day's drive. When I come for 2 days, it's kind of squashing it. I think I need to come for the full week. Like I said, if I'm going to travel without my wife, I want to do it Monday through Friday because I don't see her that much.
Yeah.
I see her on the weekends.
Well, it is
So
a
if I
long
did it
drive.
on
You
Monday
know,
and
it is a
Friday.
long drive.
Yeah, but if
I'd
I was
drive
there
to s-
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and came back on Friday, if I was there for 3 full days and 2 half days, that would be plenty. That would be all right. Every time that I've come, it's been for like 2 days, and it seems like I
Yes,
meet up
life
with everybody,
happens, exactly.
and it's time to leave. I don't get to see enough, I guess.
I'd drive to Surin to meet a lady, Dave, in a heartbeat. But to go see you,
There's a bunch of them here. Let
have
me
to
tell
sit
you.
around. And
Mitch,
there
Mitch.
sure is.
Mitch, you
Yes,
haven't seen Dave in drag. He might be right.
Actually, I
Yeah,
have
that's probably
actually.
a good thing.
I saw what's his name put out a video today. Actually, Mike's is the one that turned me on to him. I still don't know how to read him. Is that Jeremy? Do More Life. He put out a video on how to date Thai women. He's still in the U.S., but he put it on there. But he did get one thing right that I saw in there. He was talking about you've got the bar girls that you can date, and you've got the upper echelon college graduate, women, and then you've got what he called Isan women, and he was correct on the Isan women. That would be the one that I would the road I would take. But I kind of feel for the guy, man. When Mike first turned me on to him, I didn't know how to read him. He wouldn't let you talk in the chat if you said COVID. It immediately got erased. And in fact, I didn't talk for the first 3 times in there, and then I finally did, and I said, well, I'm afraid to say anything. And he goes, why? I said, well, he'll just erase what I said. He laughed. He said, no, you'll figure it out. But he didn't seem such a bad guy. He got trolled
Yeah.
pretty
Jeez.
freaking heavy. You know, he got trolled
Hey,
big
Bruce,
time.
how you doing?
But
I will
haven't
tell you
seen
more,
Bruce.
Jay. Later. You betcha.
What happened?
Hey,
What did I
Bruce.
miss?
We're just talking, side chat.
Oh. Ah, okay. But anyway, he did a little video today. I feel for the guy. He's regretting that he left Thailand, but I think he had a lot of issues. Maybe alcohol, drug related. I don't have a clue. It's his life, but hopefully he does well. I think everybody deserves a second, third, and fourth chance at getting life
Absolutely.
right.
Yeah, but then there's
Get a
some
break.
people that don't. I just sent a private message to the group chat, Dave, in our
Did you?
yeah, about something completely different. But yeah, just so
Did you call me a name or?
No,
Okay.
I
You
saw
gonna-
that, Joe. That looks pretty cool. Buffalo
Yeah,
leather.
but-
You want me to put the link up? I'll put that link up. Yeah.
Did you, what did he do? He scared me. Now I've
Who
got to
scared
try
what?
to figure. Bruce says you scared me.
Oh, sorry. Did I scare you? What, when I wore a dress or what?
No, I haven't seen. Although I haven't seen the gorilla in the bikini lately. I'm kind of missing her. But otherwise, no, you don't scare me.
You wouldn't
Let's
scare
see,
me
where
wearing a
is
dress,
the,
Mick, but scare me when you took it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see what am I looking
Man,
for?
that's some
Okay,
cool
I'm-
looking stuff. You know, if
I'm
I'd have
looking
known
for-
about that beforehand, before Chuck went, I could have ordered something and had him bring it back. But I'm gonna look at that website.
Yeah.
Later
What else was
today,
it?
and-
What was it, Mitch? Was it chili or something? Way too much. He was going to bring back for you. Can't remember. You or somebody
Crystal
else.
Light, actually. I just asked for Crystal Light, and I've got some granulated.
Cool.
He is going to charge him more than he could buy it off Lasada for, but it's
I
the
don't
thought
care.
that counts.
You know, I read an article on the kilt. I don't know if you call it Parliament or what, but they were talking about outlawing it. Yeah, I didn't read the whole article, so I don't know if it's outlawed in certain places or certain
No, you're
locations.
you're absolutely right. You know the reason that I stopped watching him, because I was on the borderline of watching and not watching. One day when Richard was going live and he changed, remember when he changed his times and day towards the end, his last couple of them, he tried different days and different times. And when I watched Do More Live, he's been in there. God, there's hardly anybody in the live stream today. And I said, oh, well, it could be Richard Travel changed his time from this to this. And he said, oh, Got to Love Thailand. We don't talk about him on here. And I kind of got the impression that him and somehow they had a falling out. And I thought to myself, you know what? If you can't get along with Richard, I really probably can't watch you anymore. So I unsubscribed, and that was the last that I watched him. Although when he fell off the edge of the earth, you know, just out of what is it, human? Let's watch somebody crash and burn syndrome. I checked out his his last ones leaving Thailand. But like I said, I'm always up for giving anybody a chance. I guess you never know what's going on. I believe they ship. What is this stuff that you guys are talking about? What is buffalo, whatever? It's an actual
No.
leather? Buffalo leather messenger. I guess I don't know what it is. And Mitch is
Man
talking
bags
about
and
it.
stuff.
Oh, okay.
Leather goods, you know, for
Oh,
fanny
okay,
pack.
okay.
I'm looking at the private chat on StreamYard, Dave. Who's that comment from? I don't understand. Is that another group or what? What is that?
Thai panel chat.
Yeah.
22 PKK. I don't know who that is.
Who's
How
that?
can they be? Oh, it's Tom.
Oh, okay. Jeez, I didn't recognize his name. Sorry, Tom. You're sitting right there. Okay.
Click.
Yeah, it was like, I think it was.
Yeah,
I
I'm
might
gonna
be
do
answer
I'm
that
gonna do it,
question right
John.
there.
When we go there, whenever I'm there next, I've already committed to getting my nails done. So But I just want a regular. Will they give me a regular pedicure? No, what is it called? What's it called on your fingers?
Manicure.
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 Yeah.
Does Fa do regular
I'm slow.
manicures?
I'm slow, Tom. I'll tell you what. I'm slow.
Tom's daughter.
Do they do regular manicures? Fa? Or do I have to have my nails painted
Actually,
purple?
nails
fine,
fun, but I'm
once.
sure she'll clean you up. I'm sure she'll
Okay,
take care
cool.
of you.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to do. I don't want to.
But
do
you're
that
going to
when
be
I get
getting
home.
some color on there, Dave.
I probably will have to, right?
You always go get some nail remover later, nail polish remover.
Well, I think it would make a good video for her if she got me and you,
No, I
in
didn't time
there.
anybody out.
I don't think Far could do my nails. Like she wouldn't be able to hold the angle grinder.
I'll just be happy to have her hold my hand.
John said. I did a couple of times. I've said that when I'm there, I'm going to do it. I've been there 2 times, and I've actually never met up with Fa. And have I met James there?
Oh, worldwide.
Well,
huh?
at the meetup we did, but I didn't get a chance to
Awesome.
see Fa the times I've been there. So I like.
Yeah,
like
AJ's
the
nice.
lady.
I like her. She seems like a nice lady.
Yeah, she's a character too.
I've met a bunch of Fa's friends, and they've all been very nice, very friendly.
Seems like nice people.
Yeah, it's kind of like that everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, common
I
thread.
haven't met any mean people here.
I
know
know,
Matt, like,
I know a
in
couple.
person?
Of them. I never met them.
Yeah. Oh, the backpack, huh? Leather though, is it pretty? I'm assuming it's pretty heavy. I do like lightweight stuff, because you start packing
Yeah.
stuff on, and they're weighing you at the airports now, and your carry-on, it's got to be 7 kilos or less, and heck, man, you throw your laptop and your extra batteries and power stuff,
Mitch, the guy to talk to would be Dana. I mean, you know what he does, with all that sort of stuff. And he also knows what's going on around town, what to buy, where to buy, what pockets it's got, and what you can fit and can't.
Yeah, I'll
he's
do
got
that.
it all up here. Yeah.
I'll do that.
What time is
In fact,
that thing tonight?
It's 11 o'clock my time, so less 3 hours for you.
8
8
o'clock.
p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'll
have
be
a
there.
kind of an open-ended, busy schedule.
9
this
hours from
afternoon,
now, it
evening.
says.
3 pounds 8 ounces. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We all stop and stare at the chat.
John.
Tom
I
goes
know,
quiet.
trying to look at stuff. I gotta get my stuff together tomorrow. I guess I'm an.
No, I can only live with one at a time.
Moonwa's not here, but I kind of promised him that he would come on. Excuse me, on Monday, and I'm going to be on the road. So he did. I haven't seen him pop in here, so hopefully, if he watches this, or if anybody sees him on any other channels, maybe I should go to his channel and leave him a message. But I might do one that night. I don't
I
know.
need a refill.
If not, I'm not going to do one until I get back.
I'll be right back.
I might do one that night. Maybe I will. I don't know.
Me too. I've got to go the other way. I've got to go pee. Got to let the
What
coffee
is
out.
it? 2:13. 2 hours and 13 minutes. How many people? We still got 25. You guys are awesome. Dancing through the plays.
Yeah, 31 people have liked the show so far. No dislikes.
Cool. Oh, there's Anna.
Hello, Anna.
Hello.
Mom, Daddy,
Yeah.
Dad, why don't that monkey do it?
That's Mitch.
What did she say?
She wanted to know who the monkey was. I said, it's Mitch.
Yeah, he's talking about Brock or he's talking about Mitch?
It makes a change. Being monkey is normally your mum.
Hey, ET, was that the video that he was talking about? Was the one with the with the durian that he wanted to come out and talk about? Because I never got around to seeing which video he was talking about. I caught part of that one. I didn't see it all. Everybody saying hello, Anna.
It's good you're there, Anna, because now Daddy will have to be a good boy.
Oh, come back and we've gone PG. Okay.
Completely. Where are you
Well.
going to hide, Tom? Where are you going to hide Anna at 10 o'clock on Sunday night?
No, they're asleep, generally.
Where are you going to be, in the bathroom?
No. I'll be on my desk. I'll be on my desk, and I've done it for about 3 weeks now. And
Yeah, but they're not going to be able to.
This will be the 4th week, I think. Actually.
You're going to have headphones on anyway, right?
Yeah, got headphones on, and
Yeah, so they can't hear. I didn't even know you were doing them. That's
No,
how 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock is way late for me. I've already been to sleep for 2 hours by the time 10 o'clock's come around.
the reason why I do it late on a Sunday night because it's quite good for the US time and it's quite good for the UK time. It's bad for Chris's time, but Chris is up all night anyway, so it makes no difference.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to try to catch it. I'm definitely going to try to catch it.
No, so we do things like visas, financials, stuff like that. You know.
Cool.
And then we'll talk about, we have a few like
Everything.
jokes. We have a lot of jokes. We have a lot of jokes, like one-liners.
I think it all started with a camera test.
I'll probably be coming on under a different name. It'll be Santa Claus the Troll, and I'll be coming on. So when you see that name, you'll know it's me.
The trolls are welcome. Just hope
all right. Well, I've been told I'm a troll. So
people like narcissists, like Teacher Thomas, he's just a total tosser, isn't he? Can't help himself. He can't help himself. You know, he's mentally sick, isn't he? Doing online threats to like Mitch, you, everybody else, me on Facebook. He's a narcissist. Why don't you move on?
He does like to do that. I have to admit. Let's see.
Yeah, I got a haircut. Yeah, I did. I'm
You
catching
did?
up with chat here. I
You
just
do
found a
look like you got
message on Messenger. I have that little you get the little notification. I'm like, man, where's the freaking message? Where's the message? I just found it from June 2nd. I just tripped on it just now. I'm like, what the heck? So this guy thinks I've been ignoring him.
That was me.
Seriously.
No,
But
for
I
like
figured-
the 2nd, the 3rd, the 10th.
Well,
This
that was a
morning
long
at
time
5
ago when I
a.m.
sent it to you. It's been a while, but I figured you had good reason not to answer me. You know, I didn't care.
I always answer. I grunt at least. I always get a little.
You're a little
So they
late
ship
on
worldwide.
Sunday.
Okay, I'm going to look at that. There's another bag I've seen
It should be a bunch of fun.
advertisements for.
I'm
It's
guessing.
I don't know what material, nylon or something. That looks pretty
It should
cool.
be. It should be fun time. What time you got to be up in the morning, Logan?
Dark mode. I'm not sure what. Let me look.
Yeah. Paul said,
No,
I just popped back in to say I'm being discharged soon. Thanks for the kind wishes. Good. Hope you're
awesome,
feeling
Paul.
better, brother.
Awesome.
Get out of there.
Yeah. Half the time you come out with more than you went in with.
Yeah, that's what scares me going to the hospital. I don't dig that.
I'll tell you, man.
Never have,
Facebook
man.
and all the different groups and things.
3:45
If I
a.m.
actually just answered everything,
That's right. You're in the service.
that would be my day.
Oh, dark
Yeah.
30, right? Oh, dark 45.
Yeah.
11
So
a.m.
Tom,
for
tomorrow
Jim.
night, when's Dana and Jib Idea Studio? When are they going live?
Tonight, 8 o'clock.
Tonight, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I could. I'm not sure. I'm got a flexible scheduling today. Got some stuff happening.
I hit the gym
And I'm not
first.
sure about the
makes
time.
sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. Definitely 8 o'clock. Yep. Your time. 11 for me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I haven't seen one of their live streams in a long time now. Not since they stopped doing them during
I've been really
Tuesdays
busy
or
and-
Wednesdays. What did they do on Wednesdays at 9 a.m.? If Fire
But we'll write
Tuesday or
that
when?
down. Otherwise,
spasmodic at the moment because Jib went back to uni and
Right,
Dane,
right.
Dane
That's
has
right.
been running around doing some other work.
But somebody had told me
Doing some
they've done a
videos.
couple of night ones. Might have been you, and I missed
I
them.
also.
I don't know how
Yeah,
many
just-
they've
just-
done, but
Jump on the list is always good watching.
Yeah.
they're one of the ones that I get sporadic notifications from.
Yeah,
Sometimes I'll get notified, sometimes I won't.
yeah. I don't know what that is, what that's all about.
Get up the time Mitch is going to bed.
Well, Dave is
3:45.
not Dave. James is live right now. I don't want to like
Is he?
Yeah.
been live for about 37 minutes. I didn't even notice.
Well, I'm about done. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm really having a ball. We still got 22. That's surprising with James being live. I figured we would have lost a lot more than that. But I think maybe I'll end
A
it.
lot
We
of
got- we'll
people
go over in
do
one.
both. You know, a lot of people are.
Yeah, back and forth. Ambidextrous?
But I didn't hear it because I had my phone on
James got
silent.
29 watching.
Oh, he must be on his
Yeah.
live channel then.
Road
Yeah.
tripping.
What happened?
He's road tripping with Alex and Miley and Far.
Okay. Well,
A quick question before you go. Does everyone know if Mark's okay?
I haven't heard anything from Mark. I sent him
Yeah,
a link
last I
this
saw
morning.
him for lunch, he was fine.
Is he going back tomorrow? Or
I forget the date, actually.
I
Okay.
forget
He told
too.
me, and
I
I
know
just-
he told me.
I
I don't remember.
I was a bit, cause I know he was going back. I was just a bit. I know he didn't feel very well. So,
Huh? No, I haven't heard
Yeah,
from him.
yeah. Yeah, I haven't talked to him today.
okay. Oh, he's back in a month anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, no shit. That's what I'm going to try to get back.
yeah. Joe's
That's
in there.
one
Tommy's in there.
I was supposed to be there. All right, guys
So-
and gals. I think I'll end it, and I don't know. I think it's going to be Monday night. I think I'll do one because I'll be bored. Maybe Tim will be probably with me. Maybe I'll do it from a frickin' restaurant. Who knows? We'll do something. Maybe do something there, different time, and a different type venue. So, anyway. I appreciate everybody. Thanks as always, and always see new people. A lot of new people coming in. It's actually been growing, but I want to thank everybody. And let me see if I can find the outro that was supplied to me by
See ya, Bruce.
Richard Travel, and
See ya, Jay.
just want to make sure everybody knows it.
See everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Take care,
Thanks
everyone.
for coming by, and I'll see you
Bye,
again if you guys
Bye, Richard.
jump
Bye.
over to James's live stream, and then Fa had said she's doing a 14-hour marathon, so if you can try to catch that in and out the day, that would be great. And I will catch you all on the next one.
I'll hang
No
out
worries.
for a quick app.
Yep.
Bye all.